Welcome back, Lelanders, to a new episode, Christmas special of Clone Evolution. I think I'm redlining a little, so I'll bring that down just a hair. So if anyone's watching that video, if they could help put some comments, how the audio and everything's doing. Still trying to sort out some technical issues, but we're going to try our best to get through today's episode. And yeah, thanks a lot to the viewers who've been posting comments in the YouTube videos and all my other videos on the channel too, saying make more Clone Evolution. Sorry, the one guy or person who was posting that they wanted more Clone Evolution. I'm not understanding things still too good with my second concussion now, so yeah, I thought they said less Clone Evolution. I'm like, oh, I'm playing Clone Evolution because it's the only thing I can do right now. It's very like easy on the eyes as far as video games go. Can't really handle a lot of moving objects, so especially if I have to control them. So just being able to see a screen and stuff like that, that's really good. Hey, and I just noticed there's like a fire in the fireplace going. For some reason I thought this was a still image. Just the concussion talking. No, and I am still taking some medications to help improve my mood and help with nerve pain and that sort of thing. So I'm trying my best here. And we also got my surgery was supposed to be coming up in a few days, and it might be delayed for months again. So I'm like, oh my god, like I've literally had no income coming in since, I don't know, my injury like on the August 20th. I know like government insurance, the mandated stuff is supposed to help, but lo and behold, big shocker, it didn't help one bit. So I was like, great. But yeah, hopefully I get the surgery done, back to work, and hopefully I get a better job this time, because I don't know, I'm going to try going back to my old job, but I'm not optimistic it's going to work out so well. But we'll see. You know, we can't like be negative Nancy here. She's a real witch. Just kidding. So anyways, so yeah, today we'll do a summary of what happened with the birthday special. We'll cover some of the technical difficulties that were improved for the show. Heck, we even got a show viewer, so I'll say hi to everyone. Now, if anyone remembers, I've been bitching and bitching for, I guess, over a year now about how shitty my internet was. And lo and behold, surprise, surprise, it was me that was shitty all along, not the internet. No, what happened was I've been trying to get a hold of tech support and figure out the problem. We couldn't figure it out. And same thing about every time I'm usually lost with technical support. I end up Googling it and trying to fix it. That didn't work either. But this time I tried AI, and lo and behold, AI was able to fix my internet. So knock on wood, not to jinx it, but yeah, hopefully the stream will go flawlessly as our first test for how it's working. Woohoo! No, my wife is trying to sleep, so I'm trying not to yell. Yes! Oh, the keys to a happy marriage, right? Don't do what I do. No, I figure guys, if guys are asking me the best key to a happy marriage, and especially if you got a lot of problems, I kind of relate to that one. Hey, Warzord the board, Time Lord. No, but what I found, like, if you got a lot of problems, like financially, and maybe you're a little bit cranky because you're on all these medications and you're out of work, and if all fails, even if you're really annoying, I shouldn't say that. My wife never says I'm annoying, except for today. I'm just kidding. No, what the trick is about 3 hours of foot rubs a day. You should be golden. If not, then yeah, I don't know if anything can save you then. Usually I had to watch TV alone, but now that I'm married, I get to watch TV with my wife. We're starting to watch Survivor, even some of the shows that I like too, and yeah, and that's usually when we get the foot rub time in. So too many details about marriage. Let's go back to video games. What happened with me in the birthday special? A lot of people have been posting in the chat like, how come you didn't finish the birthday special? What happened? Well, basically what happened is I didn't gauge, or I should have realized that the amount that I had planned for the birthday special was like 8 hours of game time. So I'm like, I'm not going to live stream for 8 hours. So yeah, what I did instead was I just did everything offline, and we're just going to summarize some of the review of what happened during the birthday special, or all the things I plan to do for the birthday special, and if we finish them. Sorry if my head is glowing a little. I'm like Noah. Oh, there we go. 2 views and a chat rate and a viewer. Yeah, thanks everyone. Try not to forget to like the show. I know it helps the algorithm a bit. And not that I really want to get the show super popular, but it would be nice to have a couple people to chat for. Not that Warzard is boring to chat with. He did say hello. So we're not alone this time. Alright, what else was there? Oh yeah, if people want to share the show in the Discord, the Facebook community. If people want to help with that, that'd be a big help. Help. Now I've got so much incredible news and so much clone evolution content, so I guess let's begin. What happened in the birthday special? Let's take a quick look at my team. We got Alice, and what I did with the pets is I went to the pets and did some of the gem, what do they call it? Upgrading the gems. So we did that. For Genie, went to his DNA, and we finally made Scorpion King and upgraded him to the DNA. And if people are wondering why we did that, let's check it out. Like before I had Santa, I think, for Genie, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, like I don't want to jinx it, but I'm finally starting to get a little bit of memory back already, so I shouldn't say already, it's been months and months, but thank God I'm starting to get some memory back again. So yeah, we had Santa Claus, or whatever this guy is, Saint Nick or whatever, and that was giving us the possibility of making our opponents dizzy, but to be honest, I never noticed it work once. Not once. And who knows, maybe it was, and different heroes were canceling it out or whatever in their defense. So I switched to, what's his name, this fire guy, and now we reduce the enemy's unit's highest attack by 67% for 2 rounds. And holy bananas, has that actually been helping a lot. So now that we got Genie and him equipped, we've made a substantial upgrade. What do we got? Beowulf, we still have not upgraded him. I was thinking about putting, oh yeah, Sword Guard's right DNA. Oh yeah, for this person, why does it always keep saying Genie up here? Like, is it just me, or should be someone else's name there? There we go. So there's Beowulf, and then we went to Nemesis, and we did upgrade Nemesis to 3-star. If people are wondering why the hell did you bother, weren't you going to steer away from Nemesis? What happened was I started using Nemesis. What's that? Nothing. Oh, my wife just said hi. Is it too loud for you, honey, or okay? Okay. Okay, should I close the door to make it easier? Alright. I'll reopen the door once the show's over and get the room warm again, okay? There's a cord here. You're welcome. Maybe we'll do another foot rub when I get in too, okay? Okay. Sounds good. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, and Merry Christmas everyone. So anyways, yeah, we did upgrade Nemesis to 3-star, and the reason for that is we started playing the dungeon, and I realized, like, holy crap, man, the dungeon, when I had Nemesis in the front row, it was winning me battles. So I was like, dear God, Nemesis is actually a damn good hero. I'm not even sure what they do, or what gender they are, but yeah, whatever it is, it's amazing. So I guess maybe I should have upgraded Skatey first, and people want to put it in the chat if they think, oh, that was dumb, you should have upgraded Skatey, but I went with Nemesis first. And Skatey, we didn't really upgrade much. We didn't upgrade Sea King yet. Jeez, I should almost throw him a 2nd star, but we'll need a blue fragment. Oh, 4 views. Cheers, everyone. Oh yeah, and Warzard, Merry Christmas. I know I should have focused more on Sea King because basically my mentor in the game was always like, Sea King, but never really been the biggest Sea King fan. But anyways, So we didn't do much with Sea King. Artemis. Did we upgrade Artemis at all? I think we changed the pets. Maybe did some stuff with that. So I made a second genie. So now when we go into like our 3-team battles, we have a second genie. My plan is to upgrade the second genie to another red star, but for now it's just one red star. We're actually really close to the second one. And when it came to Captain Deccan, I don't usually use him very much, but I noticed as far as like defensive tanks goes, he's one of my better heroes. So I was like, let's give him a red star while we're at it. And then we got Zashiki Boko, and she's really good. We don't have her DNA yet, but we're working on that. Trying to get some DNA skills, but as you can tell, I blew through a lot of the money trying to upgrade DNA skills. And holy crap, you'll never guess where I wasted 10,000 purple jewels. I accidentally did it on the casino because I kept refreshing, trying to get Darius, and I blew through 10,000, and they still didn't give me Darius. I was like, you fucking sons of bitches. But anyways, well, let's try to keep it clean for the Christmas special. Yeah, so if anyone's wondering why in the friends, if I'm going a little cheap with the flowers today, just because I blew through 10,000 gems by accident. Well, I shouldn't say accident, more like stupidity on purpose. So anyways, so let's go. Yeah, we're just gonna have, we're gonna have to go to the free ones today, but we'll catch up and start giving some better roses out, hopefully next episode. And if anyone wants to give me the cheap flowers, don't feel bad. Like, I know I feel bad not giving out the good ones. Alright. So what else did we do? Let's clear up the hero stuff. Oh yeah. Hero, guess what I did for the, trying to think, the relic. I got this relic. People are wondering how the hell did you get that relic? I'll show you how. If you go to the hero or the items, somehow, I'm not sure exactly, but I looted a bunch of these. I had a whole bunch of them, so I started picking ones I liked. And I like that one because let's look at the stats for it. It's the very last one. It doesn't show the stats. You piece of shit. I don't know why the game doesn't do that. Like when you're trying to buy something, they don't show you the stats. You have to leave and then look it up somewhere else and then come back. So let's try to do that quick. That's what she said. Quicker the better. Just kidding. Alright. Who would have thought finishing quick was a bad thing? Or a good thing? Depends who you ask. Alright, let's see. Pyramids. Dear God. Where the hell is the stats page for the relics? Trying to think. Where is the stat page for the relics? Here? No. Here. No. Fucking hell, where is it? Now I can't remember. If any one of the viewers, just when I was bragging that I could remember stuff again, there it goes, out the window. Anyway, there was somewhere where you can check out the relics and what they do. Fuck off, man. I thought it was here. Sons of bitches, man. Like, why aren't you? It's all gems? I know somewhere you can click and it shows you all of them. And why not on this page? Or it is on this page and I can't see it. Is there an icon here? Well, maybe there isn't one and I'm looking for something that doesn't exist. I know that's what most of my viewers would say. Alright, so we'll check here. Okay, so well, anyways, this will show it for now. At the start of play, double hit. Last round, deal bonus. So I guess this is good for attacking. I'm pretty sure that's why I picked it. I could have swore I had a list of all the things and all their abilities, but apparently not. Fuck off. God, I'm so sick of not being able to remember shit, but I'm working on it. Alright, so we went into the incubator. We got some more of these bad boys. We did the elemental trial. We got some of the levels beat on that. I am trying to like be more optimistic and positive these days, but it's been extremely difficult with the hernia and the freaking concussion. And I've been cranky as hell. Oh, and I also cut out weed when it comes time for the surgery. So here I quit weed for like a month, and meanwhile my surgery might not even be coming up anymore. So yay! But who knows? I have gotten a lot done since I quit weed, and yeah, no alcohol, no weed, no cigarettes, no sugar, basically nothing fun. Now remember, boys and girls, that none of those things really are fun. Alright, merge, incubate, and we're out of eggs. I guess I used all the eggs. And I'm trying to remember, how do we upgrade these? Now, I could be understanding it wrong, but from what I gather, like each one of these little characters boosts up all the people in their class. I'm not even sure how that works. Max level? I don't know what's going on. I don't know, I see one star, so maybe you can double star them. Yeah, that's how casinos work. Alright, oh, and if anyone wants to know the trick on how my AI fixed my disconnect problem, turns out it was a DNS thing. So they're like, oh, just change your DNS. If anyone's wondering, I don't have a chainsaw next door. My town actually allows people to ride snowmobiles up and down the street. And lo and behold, they're loud as hell, and it's usually always addicts that are driving them. Not to make fun of the addicts in my town. I know a lot of people are going through hard times all over Canada. So sort of like how addicts are usually the only people riding bikes. When you go up north, they're usually the only ones that are riding snowmobiles. But, no. Yeah, and God damn it, like snowmobiles are such a nightmare. I can't believe they allow it, but hey, to each their own. One city's got to do it, right? Oh, that's how casinos work, for how I blew through all the gems, yeah. So we're also going to try to do the fireplace thing. We got those. We covered the relic that we got for Beowulf that helped upgrade his attacks. I was thinking I want to give Beowulf the new pet, so maybe we'll do that today. If we still have viewers before I get to that point, we'll open the pet chest. Should we do it now? How many viewers do we got? 4 views, 1 current viewer. We'll make a deal. If we get it up to 3 viewers, we'll open the pet chest within half an hour. And if we still don't have 3, then we'll just open it. But if we get 3 viewers sooner, just let us know in the chat so we can get this pet crate opened. This pet's been trapped in here for years. So we gotta let it out free into the wild. Alright, so is there anything else I wanted to open for Christmas? I guess we'll open that. Yay. Got some gems. Has there been any new heroes lately? Oh, the ones that I made or in the game in general? Well, I guess we'll check in the game in general for now. I don't know, I always use this to check now. The brain, I don't know how new that one is. The other new one was Pandora's box. I want to open it so bad, but you can't close it after. Just kidding. Alright, so I won't get into many box jokes. Alright, so I don't know if anyone's tried Pandora's box yet. What was the other new heroes? I guess the dragons, we got them already. I want to get Gilgamesh, but Gilgamesh is a long way away for me, which is kind of weird because all these items I've already had before, so I probably could have already made Gilgamesh. Kind of regret not doing that. Artemis is okay, but I'm pretty sure Gilgamesh would have been way better, but oh well, we got Artemis for now. Oh, the other thing that was funny, you know how this hero is so hard to get, like the twins? People are like, oh, the only way you can do it is by depositing money. I found a way that I can actually get this red hero unlocked on my account. Aren't people blown away? And how I'm going to do it is, you know the Abyss? How you have to save up all those skulls? I almost have enough skulls saved up to go all the way to the last sword level in the Abyss and get that reward. So I might have the twins on my account soon. But it's going to be a choice between the twins and a dragon. And I might just save up more skulls so I have enough to buy both. We'll see. But yeah, I've been saving up those skulls in the Abyss for like when I first started playing. I haven't spent them once yet. So I guess like 5 years or whatever that shit is. Oh boy. I think one of the hardest parts of quitting weed is when I'm doing a clone evolution stream, because I'm like, oh, I just want to reach over and do some vaping. But my lungs have cleared out substantially, and I got to do my best not to make my wife a widow, right? So going all out to try to recover completely from this surgery. How is quitting gone? Yeah, it's been a nightmare. Like a lot of stress. I can't deal with phone calls as much as I used to, and I already had phone call problems. Lucky I'm getting help from the mental health offices and stuff, so they're getting me through a lot of the hard times. Hospital too, had to make a few trips there, so big shout out to all the hospital staff for doing a great job. Alright, so what other new heroes do we got? We did the second genie, we upgraded them, we got this Boko now. We're actually close to the 3rd star Boko as well. We do have Anubis for quite a while. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep upgrading him. We probably will, because we're going to make one hell of a green team once we get that other hero. Oh, speaking of new heroes, we're only a couple away from, like, I think 4 of the orange beard guys, or 3 of them, away from making Ganesha. So once we get Ganesha on our team is going to be freaking rocking. We're going to have like our own green team that's just going to be unbeatable. I hope. So yeah, that's some of the directions we're aiming for. We're not there yet. Who else did we do? We ended up boosting Tengu all the way up to 4 star. We had all the ingredients to do it, so I'm like, well, I might as well, since we already have it. We got Odin all the way up to 4 red star, another big upgrade. We got Baxter on our team now, 2 red star. I haven't seen anything good Baxter does yet, so if anyone knows how to upgrade Baxter and they want to put it in the chat, I'm not sure the direction I'm supposed to go. Are they supposed to get more attack or more defense or more dodge? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to boost for this hero, because right now they're just sucking, but hopefully in the future they'll suck in a really good way. Just kidding. Right, so we kept Suzo, didn't upgrade him at all. We burned through all of our Zoros, because I had like a whole team of Zoros that we don't use anymore. So I gave 2 of them to Wind Fury to get her up to 2 red star. She's actually one hell of a healer when it comes time to making just like a lightning team. I think lightning teams and fire teams both suck, so I kind of made a hybrid of 2. Like the best fire I have, the best lightning, and then I send them into battle. Now what I was thinking of doing was giving this Captain Deccan to this one to make him 2 red star, but I was like, shit, why don't I just wait till I get an extra chaos or whatever this swirl pattern is, and then make him a 3 red star. It might be a bit of a waste, but I got the ingredients already, so I was like, it's hard not to do it if you already have it, right? So as far as these other ingredients goes, we won't get too much into it. We've actually got Elizabeth and him, so we just got 1 gold fat chili to make, and then we can upgrade our genie to double red star. We got some other good heroes boosted up to gold. Yeah, we're getting close to actually making a bunch, like a whole nother round of good red heroes, so. And our team actually has like a lot of room in it now. I shouldn't say a lot, we'll go check. Not even sure. Hitting over and it's not going, there we go. We're almost at the next Beowulf, so we're really close to that. Yeah, we got tons of the green heroes we need. Lots of Putins. Yeah, if anyone heard the news, Russia cured cancer apparently. So that's pretty good news. The only thing I was thinking, why would Russia cure cancer? Because everyone, well, I guess we can't talk about that stuff on YouTube, but next topic. What else? Yeah, we got a bunch of heroes. Yeah, I guess there's not really that much room in our team, because I was thinking, oh, we had so much room, but by the look of this, we still got way too many heroes. Now, the viewers have been asking if I could please make a daily show, and I'm thinking, yeah, I want to get back into daily recording as well. And the thing is, I might actually have a YouTube career starting, because, not to break the news early, but I've actually had 2 friends that went on the Joe Rogan podcast, apparently, in the past, year. And they've been putting in the good word for me, and I might get my ley lines material. The other stuff I do on my channel. So if I get on Joe Rogan's show, I'm going to try to give the Leyline or Clone Evolution community a little shout out. And if people are like, oh, you'll never get to shout out on Joe Rogan about video games, but Joe Rogan's actually a huge video game player, but a former player. He used to play them, but obviously his time got very limited and he just doesn't have the time to play the games anymore. So if we ever get on the topic of video games and what I like to play, I'm going to mention both Entropia and Clone Evolution, hopefully on his show. Yeah, and I do have a book coming out for the ley line, so that's one other reason why I might get on his show. Keeping my fingers crossed. Realistically, I probably got a 2% chance of getting on, but just because that 2% is a lot better than 0, I'm kind of getting my hopes up. Probably a big mistake, but yeah, we'll keep our fingers. You never know. The viewers keep their fingers crossed for me. I think anything is possible, right? So that would kind of be the turning point in my life right now, because my life has kind of been took a year to get a job, then worked for a year, and then got horribly injured and back to off work for a year with no income. So out of the past 3 years, I basically had only 1 year of income, and it's been terrible. Thank God my family's helped me out, and the government did help out a little bit, so I can't say the government never helps, but dear God, it's not enough. No, I'm lucky my wife and her family, they've been able to help a lot. They're not giving me too hard of a time about being out of work all the time, so I know to me it's really embarrassing, because I'm a workaholic and I always want to tell people about how great I'm doing at work, and then fuck man, to have these disasters happening, it's a pretty much nightmare fuel. But hey, I figure I can still walk, I can still breathe, so I'm knock on wood, doing pretty damn good, and I shouldn't complain. At least I got 1 year of income almost during the 3 years. God damn it. So we'll see. Let's see, how is my team different now? When I usually put Artem or whatever this person's name is, and I put them in the front row now. Sometimes I move Genie around, put Genie first. Maybe I should do that, right? But either way, just having that person in the front row, I don't know why, but they help so much. I realized it when I was in the dungeon. I'm just beating dungeon after dungeon after dungeon. I'm holy, all I had to do is move that hero to the front row. So if anyone's confused, they're stuck in the game, they're oh, why is my team so weak? Try the different positions, the back door, the front door, pardon the puns. I shouldn't say door, row. Alright. I don't know why I was thinking door. No comments. I love doing these streams too. It sort of gets my hopes up that I can get my normal life back from these injuries soon. And especially now that we got internet that's stable, let's check out the stability. Yeah, it's just nothing but strong connection right through. I think I've only had 1 internet disconnect since I fixed my internet almost a month ago. And I was disconnecting every hour before. So what a difference AI did fixing my internet. So big shout out to AI. I can't believe how good of an internet fixer they are. Or it. Alright, so what else did we change? We did a whole bunch of gems. We got a whole bunch of the relics upgraded. What else? And then we got the big pet announcement where we get to open that red pet chest, hopefully today. How many viewers? We still just got Warzard in the chat, so come on viewers. Tell everyone that we're doing a live stream. We want to open the pet chest sooner. I want to show off. It's like my life is such a disaster that I shouldn't say disaster, but my life is kind of lame, so the biggest news for me is opening that red pet chest. Other than getting married. That was big news too. Now I figured these days with everyone going single, and being single was always the weird thing to do, it's like now being married is almost the weird thing, so I'm like, hey, let's do it. No, I swear that's not the reason I got married. It's because I love my wife too. Oh, she's gonna hate this episode. Not just because it's waking her up while she's trying to sleep. It goes well beyond that. Casino and ordinary. No, I gotta try to be more positive because I have been getting into a little bit arguments on social media, or people like, oh, you're so negative all the time. And I'm like, well, I'm kind of like Bald and Bankrupt's evil twin, where I'm bald and bitter. Okay, we have to do the small spins because we already burned through all the coins. But we're trying to get the fat chili. Oh, fat chili on a diet. Don't try it. Check your ass, the glue doing right. No, the weirdest thing was when I started taking these happy pills to try to get through these rough times. I lost my appetite, and I almost got to the point where I was eating like one half of a sandwich every day for like a month and a half, and I gained 2 pounds. I was like, you son of a bitch! I was like so hoping that I at least lost like a pound or two. Couldn't believe I gained weight that way, but it's probably because like I used to have a really physical job, like just lugging 150-pound boxes out of trucks onto conveyor belts like for hours a day, sometimes even by myself. And I was like, so yeah, I was burning calories like a fucking maniac. So I guess my body adjusted to it and was like, hey, you're not like working out to death every day anymore. So now it's almost impossible to lose weight, even not eating. So I'm steadily trying to increase the amount of fucking calories I burn each day, but dear God, when you have a hernia that makes it so painful I can't even bike across the street, it's like it's not exactly easy to keep fucking burning calories. So I'm trying to get the moderate exercise in there and lose the weight. Well, it looks like I might have months to go before my surgery, or it might be in a couple days. Let's hope. How major is hernia surgery? If anyone's ever had it, it is considered a major surgery because it involves like could be like taking out your intestines and shit. So it's pretty major, but it's about as routine as a major surgery can get because almost every white man in the world has had a hernia. They call it old white man disease is the unofficial name for it. For some reason, European people are highly susceptible to getting it. They make up almost 90% of the cases or some shit like that. So Joy, our wonderful European genetics. And I always find it weird calling myself a European because my family's lived in North America for what, over 300 years. So it's like, dear God, why do I keep calling myself a European and never been to Europe? My family hasn't for like 10 generations. But yeah, old white man disease, it sucks. Yeah, and apparently women don't get hernias very often. They tried to say it's because women don't exercise as much, but I don't believe that because when you go to a gym, it's like usually most of the people there are women trying to get into shape and stuff. Because, yeah, like guys can just have a huge bank account. Women actually have to try to have a presentable appearance. Not to be stereotypical, but we all know how it is, right? Women can pay the bills selling pictures of their butts. Guys will go to jail for pictures of their butts. So that's just how it is, right? Not that I know that from experience. I swear to God. Yeah, she's a keeper. You got lost on a mountain together. Yeah, I'm very fortunate that I met my wife, and it all is about that mountain that I did all that writing and research about, kind of brought us together. So if anyone's like down in the dumps that they never are going to meet their special someone or whatever, not to offer life advice, but now that I am married, I have to say that if I didn't pursue my passions, like maybe not like playing video game passions, but more like passions that are more out in the real world that other people share as well. Yeah, once you start doing that, it's like it tends to pave the road to meeting the people that are important in your life, right? Not that other people aren't, but good matches, something more of like a deeper connection than just dancing with someone in a nightclub or something, right? Not that there's anything wrong with that. No, getting to meet all my wife's family and making all these new friends up north. The only shitty thing really is like most of my new friends that I made up north were all at my employment, and now that my employment situation went down the tubes, it's kind of left me isolated again. But oh well, we're gonna work on that. Try to get either back to work or get a new job, and we'll figure that stuff out when it all comes time, one step at a time. No, that's why I really do appreciate the viewers tuning in for Clone Evolution episodes or whatever streams I'm doing, because it almost feels like I still have some connection to people I've known for years. Like, dear God, have we really been doing this Clone Evolution stuff for 5 years? I think it's pretty close, right? I'm pretty sure we started around the lockdowns in 2020. So once we're into 2025, right? That should be 5 years. If anyone wants to go into the archive and find out when was the first Lelanders Clone Evolution episode, I used to do it just offline, and then eventually started doing it online, like live streaming. So I'll find out. Maybe we are getting close to the 5 year anniversary, or who knows, maybe it's even past already. No, living up north has been fun, except for the winters, man. Like, I don't know if anyone can take the winters up north is for you, but man, if you have problems with winters, oh my God, this place is a nightmare. The snow just never melts. From like October till I don't know when it is, like April or whatever, it's just non-stop snow. Unrelenting. It doesn't even melt. Like I'm used to Canada down south, like southern Canada or whatever, and at least it'll melt occasionally. But no, not here. Just non-stop. No rest. Oh, it's 4 days and 20 hours, so that's pretty cool. And it used to be cheaper rent and stuff up here, but like our whole country, it's almost impossible to get cheap rent anywhere. I think the only cheap rent left is probably in the freaking North Pole. The main reason that is because there's no land there. It's mythical, right? Now, that's the one thing I realized when I started drawing maps is for the Christmas special, not to spoil it, but the North Pole doesn't actually have any land. It's just like a big sheet of water, or big open space of water with ice on it. It's only the South Pole that actually has a landmass. And why is it like that? I think it's because of the gravity wells. I've done a whole bunch of maps to show it. I guess I shouldn't talk too much about my gravity well research, but I've gotten so much help with my new book on it that guys, when I release, or girls, or whatever genders, when I release this gravity well book, dear God, it'll be the biggest achievement of my life, other than getting married. Like it is, like I already finished most of the book, and I'm just like working on getting the images together and proofreading and stuff like that. But holy crap, man! I never realized like what kind of book it was going to be. And then the Great Circle game for Indiana Jones. I don't know if people have heard about it, but it's getting some of the best ratings for like Game of the Year. And the Great Circles that that game involves in the storyline is the same thing from my book. So I was like, holy, this seems like a good time to release it. I'm going to try to get it out, that's what she said, in spring. Yeah, let's hope by spring we get the book out. Who knows, hopefully I'll be able to give away a few digital copies on the show, if anyone's into ley lines, Clone Evolution also. So all we need is the Chinese people to help out and put the Lelanders character in the game, and also include me like with my ley lines. That'd be freaking sweet. If any from China is watching, like, I swear I'll leak all of our country's secrets if you can do that for me. Even the military secrets that I swear I have. Can you tell when I'm lying? Oh my god. Okay, so where did we leave off? We got that, we got that, we got that. No, it's been a lifesaver to have someone to like shoulder to help me get through all these memory problems and the concussion problems, and oh my god, man, having someone else in your life, like, I don't know how I did it for so many years on my own. I guess I didn't do very well. That's how I did it. No, I've got a guy from Switzerland who's actually helping with my ley line stuff, and he's got some software. He's helping me correct some of the mistakes in the maps, and dear God, and the Great Circle game for Indiana Jones is doing so well. I was very leery about it because I'm like, oh, my Great Circle research is in the new Indiana Jones game, or the same type of research. So I was worried that the game was just going to tank. And then when I seen it was doing so well, I was like, oh my god. It's almost like a sign, right? Yeah, I can see our team. We really have a lot of options now for like 4-star loaded teams. I'm going to get Beowulf up to his red star 4 soon. I think we're one Captain Cuck away from getting him up to 4 red stars. So yeah, we're probably going to go that direction soon. Get him up to 4 red. No, it was weird too. Like when I quit weed for this surgery, I had a whole big to-do list I've been working on, and man, as soon as I quit weed, bam, started knocking off things on that to-do list like no tomorrow. So if anyone's looking for motivation to either like quit drinking, quit weed, or quit cigarettes, or whatever it is you're trying to quit, unless you're trying to quit living, no, I'm just kidding. Then yeah, the biggest thing that helped me like get over that hurdle is just seeing the progress in your life, right? Like just having a list and being like, holy shit, look how much more I'm getting done. Man, not to hate on weed either, because dear God, man, what I wouldn't do to just relax and watch some Dragon Ball. I don't know, for me, when I quit weed, a lot of the stuff that I used to like, I don't know if it's the depression part of it, but I just can't get into it anymore. Not that thing. But, well, we won't go there. So yeah, hopefully I can relax, smoke a joint, and then start watching some Dragon Ball. I don't know if anyone watched the new Dragon Ball, what is it, Daimai or something? It's getting some good reviews, but other people are saying, oh yeah, this is just as bad as Dragon Ball GT, if not worse. It was basically Dragon Ball's attempt to try to capture a younger audience again. And for some people that are like Dragon Ball fans in their 40s or even pushing 50s now, it's like we don't want to watch a show with a whole bunch of fucking trying to do the kids stuff again. It's like, come on. It's like Dragon Ball's an adult show. It was a kid show back when we were kids, and we're done with that. Right? We've moved on to adult stuff, but yeah. Who knows? I'll still give it a try. I haven't actually watched it. Once I can relax a bit, we'll give her a go. Now, I've been a huge Dragon Ball fan since I was like, I don't know. I'm trying to think, was it on elementary school, or I think it was grade 9 and 10 in high school when it first came out that I started watching it on YTV. Yeah, so my teams are still not very good at these. We're working on that still. Sorry, I gotta quit talking just for a second. PCS symptoms flaring up pretty good. I'm drinking some Orange Crush. Dear God, I swear I can taste the Allura Red in it now. It's like, I don't know, like I used to be able to consume Allura Red, But after my wife is like, oh, she can't eat a Lure Red, and I'm like, what's in it? And then I start making a list of all the stuff that I can't eat, and lo and behold, the Lure Red is one of them. Yeah, it's in here. I get the worst heartburn from the Lure Red. So it's in candies and pops, or basically anything that's orange or red. Who's my favorite Dragon Ball character? Krillin, of course. No, who is my favorite one? I know Vegeta is always the popular one. I'm trying to think. Yamcha is the one I used to dress up as back when I had long hair like him. I even did a convention where I went as Yamcha and was like getting pictures with all the hot Asian babes. It was like a dream come true, but oh, we actually won that one. But yeah, then after my hair was gone, then I started to like Kremlin a little better. But let's be realistic. I'm probably going to have to say Master Yoshi. Because I'm like right about that age soon. Or isn't he hundreds of years old? That's just how old I feel. No, if anyone's keeping track of my age, I did actually just have my 45th birthday. So I'll be turning 46 in 2025. How scary is that? I don't know, though. I meet a lot of people in their 50s, and I would never guess that they're 50, so definitely I'm not really dreading 50 that much. I'm just happy that I'm still kicking, and hopefully I get through this surgery okay. Knock on wood. Oh, yeah. I guess I shouldn't get into the details of why my surgery was canceled, but oh my god. Canada's healthcare for you. Excuse me. I guess I can summarize a little bit what happened is we live in a small community and we had a surgeon that was helping like the whole town. Like he basically saved the lives of like almost every person who's ever had a surgery in this town. And they just worked them to death because they can't get anyone else in the right mind to actually come up and live in this winter hellhole. It's like, yeah, anyone who has like a doctor's license would be like, hey, I'm going somewhere sunny and nice. It's not too often you meet someone who's like, oh yeah, I want like 10 months of winter. That's what I want. Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about the warming agenda on YouTube much, so we just have to say we agree with everything, or else threats will come rolling in. Alright, so for the advanced, how far are we now? We did unlock, did we unlock? Yeah, I think we're one away. We made it to floor 500, and damn, is this floor hard. So these are some of the teams I've been building to try to do it, like a blue team, a red and green team. It's a little bit of help from the shield guy. Should switch. No. And then we have a lightning team with a bit of sun stars. Yeah, in this team, our lightning one is definitely the weak link right now. So, yeah, we can basically beat the first stage. No, who's the viewer's favorite Dragon Ball character? Yeah, we can beat the first two. Couldn't beat that one. And then we made it to level 1088 on this dungeon. And we're only at rank 102. Remember, we used to be close to the top. We were like at 30 or something, but yeah, we're nowhere near the top anymore. I think, I'm not sure if people correct me if I'm wrong, is 1500 like the last level? Is that where like people just end? Or is that just because everyone got stuck there? I'm thinking it might actually be the last level. And then that means we're only like, what, 308 or 311 away? Something like that. Alright, so for my strongest team in this, yeah, that's what we've been looking at. I might try to bring in Genie. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to upgrade Genie to 2 red stars before we're going to beat this level, but we'll try it. Is this a boss again? Maybe? Or no, we beat the boss and then we moved on to another level. It's kind of nice not cheeseballing my way through the dungeon, because I used to just cheeseball it with all the dodge characters, but it just wasn't working anymore, so I'm like, hey, let's call it quits for the dodge team and then just use those heroes to make my regular teams better. Oh, and I can see the problem already. I don't have Nemesis in the front row. I should change that up. Or maybe this is working. Famous last words. Now, it was kind of like a little bit of a piss off when everything fell apart in my life at work, because I was like preparing a speech to be like, all right, I finally had a full year back to work, everything's going so good. And then lo and behold, I got injured. Yeah, Jirobi, Frieza. Frieza's kind of funny, eh? Every time Frieza dies and they put Frieza down in the prison in hell or whatever, they always get like these cartoon or little like Teletubby guys to go around him, drive him crazy. Now, I was thinking like the direction that I would have liked Dragon Ball to go. I heard a few people talking about it, so it's not really my idea or anything. But it would have been neat, and for a new storyline, if they would have went and wished back Planet Vegeta, and then just like and did a whole new show about what it was like, filling in the Saiyans about everything that's happened. Have what's his name? Not Goku, but Vegeta. Have Vegeta go back and be king again. Have like Bulma be his queen on Planet Vegeta, and then like maybe have Vegeta try to like reform the entire planet and be like, hey, we shouldn't go around destroying everyone for Frieza anymore because Frieza's not even here, like he's in jail now or whatever, or dead. I think that would have been an amazing storyline to have like a whole show, like just sort of progress. I don't like the regression type ideas for a show. Like, oh, we're going to go back and start doing all the Frieza stuff again. Like, don't get me wrong, I liked Frieza and all, but I kind of feel like we've moved on. Even though Frieza can come back every now and then and just sort of catch up to everyone, he gets like a new transformation and he's all of a sudden as strong as like a blue Goku or whatever. So I don't know. I think that would have been a really sweet one, but hey, well, we'll stick with what we got for now, right? Oh, now we're on another end boss. Yeah, Yajirobe was pretty cool too. I like how he's like, he would always hide and hide and hide, and then sometimes he'd come in right at the last minute and save the day. I used to do that in Bomberman a lot, where I'd just hide in the corner, and that's how I would win a lot of the levels. And people are like, how is Leland always winning? And they're like, oh fuck, he's hiding in the corner. Just try to not get involved with all the chaos. Sort of like how people win Survivor. I don't know if anyone watched the last season of Survivor. Oh my god, that was a hell season. I've never disliked Survivor more, and I've only seen 2 seasons. For me, it just seemed like so set up and like fake. I was like, oh my god, why don't they just give the trophy to the people? There's like no real competition. You had this one girl who wins all the puzzle challenges, and when it came down to the end, guess what it was? A big puzzle challenge. So they're like, oh, 2 puzzle challenges. So I'm like, well, why don't you just give the reward straight to her? And then when it came time to the voting was all fucked up. I'm like, there's a whole bunch of people that hated this one girl, and they voted for her. I was like, well, if you hated her so much, why would you pick her to win? It just didn't make any sense. So I was like, I don't know. Who knows what the real agenda was with that season of Survivor? It calls into question for me, like, any legitimacy that there is a real competition. It almost seems like all staged, but I don't know. The first season I watched, it seemed really legit, so I was like kind of disappointed. Well, hopefully the next season I watch will be better. Yeah, we don't want to talk too much about TV and I guess Dragon Ball and stuff, although it is nice to touch up on it. The other things that I'm doing in Clone Evolution is... What else am I doing? We got the big upgrade with that green hero, Ganesha or whatever it is. That's the direction we're going right now. I wouldn't mind to make Gilgamesh, but I think he's still a long shot at this point. It's really a choice between Ganesha and and Gilgamesh. Personally, Gilgamesh is my favorite character in all ancient history, so really I should make him, but we'll do Ganesha first, and then we'll focus on Gilgamesh after that. Yeah, so right now we're just like tanking through these dungeon levels. I'm not sure where we're gonna get stuck. It's kind of weird because I thought we were stuck somewhere, and now we're just tanking through it again. Oh, nay, we got the Christmas stuff, so we'll have to do that today too. And still the pet opening. Oh yeah, I forgot viewer activity. How many likes are we at? Can I even see that on this? Now I got my new monitor set up, so I got one that's for watching shorts, like a long monitor. But the way the YouTube Studio works, it doesn't fit properly on it. Like, I don't know why they do that. They should give you the option to reorientate it. Oh well. Holy shit, we made it to 5 views, and I can't see how many likes we got. Do we got none? Can anyone see the likes? I think we're at 1. Let's hope. I don't know. I checked everywhere. Even the analytics page doesn't tell me. It's like, if the analytics page doesn't tell me, which one does? Oh well. Yeah, Frieza, I have to say, was actually my favorite Dragon Ball bad guy for a while. Because I grew up on Frieza. Like, when I used to watch Dragon Ball, they'd always get stuck around the same spot. So we'd always see, like, the preparation for Frieza or whatever. Or was it the preparation for Frieza? No, I'm trying to think. Remember when he goes to mash the tiny planet and he trains there for a long time? King Kai's planet, that's it. See, lucky for me, I can remember Dragon Ball, but real life, out the window. Alright, we made it to 6 views. I think we're just going to open the pet stuff soon. Well, we'll see a couple more of these battles and see how they go. Yeah, what other new video game news? Oh yeah, people are talking about how Nintendo Switch is the greatest home console ever, and that it's outsold like PS2 now. I just think that whole fucking concept is total bullshit. Like, I get it. Like, I'm not trying to be a Nintendo hater. If anyone comes into my living room, I have an entire shelf just for Nintendo consoles. What do I got? The 64, the Wii U, or the Wii U, and the GameCube. I'm in the process of getting every game for all 3 of them. Legally. And then, what else? Well, I was saying, oh yeah, that Nintendo Switch is somehow winning these sales records, and I'm like, guys, Nintendo Switch isn't even a home console. The only reason that it's making all these big sales figures is because it's a portable system. And what happens to portable systems? People lose them. They drop them. They get stolen. They forget it on the bus. Their kid drops it. So, like, a lot of people are buying Nintendo Switch, like, every year. So it's like, how many years has Switch been out for? And these parents, the poor bastards, I must have bought it like 10 fucking times for their kids, right? So I get it that they're getting these great sales numbers, but is it really a lot of people are all buying the Switch? Or just the same families buying it over and over and over again for like a decade? Now, to be fair, like a PS2, it's like you buy it once and it lasts the rest of your life. Like, I still have my fucking PS2 from when I was a kid. Still works. Never had to buy another one. Even when I did break it, I was able to fix it, for God's sakes, with crazy glue. And it's so crazy it worked. So I don't know. To me, it seems ridiculous. If you're going to include like handheld consoles as part of the console war for sales, then you got to start including cell phones too. Because cell phones are just as much a portable gaming system as the Nintendo Switch is. It even has more features. And then look at cell phones, right? Like, you got Nokia phones that sold 200 million. So, like, way more than Nintendo Switch, right? I get it. People love the Switch. And the thing that bugs me the most about the Switch is you had the Wii, Nintendo Wii. Great console, really shitty games. And like, it wasn't even so much that the games were shitty, it was just in comparison to the other consoles at the time, it seemed shitty because they were like way older, like the graphics and everything. But going back now, I actually like Wii better than a lot of my modern consoles, because I'm so fucked with injuries that the Wii Remote is like one of the only controllers I can even use. And especially the point and shoot games where you like do rail shooters. I fucking love rail shooters on the Wii. So the Wii has actually become one of my favorite consoles. And then what happened after? We got the Wii U, and it just tanked. It was like one of Nintendo's worst consoles ever. And then what is Switch? It's a portable Wii U. Even has the fucking same games, downgraded to boot so that it can play on it. And it becomes the best seller. It's like, who would have figured, eh? Imagine the Nintendo execs are like, okay, we got the Nintendo Wii U, and it fucking sucks. It's almost bankrupted our entire company. What should we do? And then one of the guys is like, how about we make a portable version of the Wii U and invest all our money and effort into it? And then the guys are like, the console that sold the worst ever, we're going to double down on and try to resell it. And they're like, yeah, let's go for it. So they did it, and it fucking worked. Who would have guessed, right? I don't know. Like, and to me, like, I tried to get into Switch, but the problem is I don't like any of the games. I don't know if it's just because I've gotten to the age where I like more of the classicer games. Like, I like Bomberman. The Bomberman for Switch is one of the worst ones yet, so I was like, fuck, can't buy a Switch for Bomberman. And then what else am I going to buy a Switch for? I don't like Zelda. I haven't really played a Mario game since Nintendo 64. And I kind of got out of Mario. So I don't know, like, what else? There was like Smash Brothers, can't stand those games. The Zelda, yeah, I can't stand it. Metroid, I almost should get a Switch just for Metroid. I'm pretty sure they have a Switch Metroid. And I've always liked the Metroid series, so maybe I'd like the Switch for that. That's actually my problem with buying a PS5 right now. There's literally no games that I like for it either. And then, oh yeah, the Indiana Jones. I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll buy a new Xbox so I can play the Indiana Jones game. And then I forgot I have a fucking supercomputer, so I can just pop the games right into it and play it. Although I've heard it's not going so well for computers actually playing the new Indiana Jones game, because it's really like not like universally working for all computers. That's the one problem with computers. Everyone's like, oh, it's so much more better than consoles. But the thing with consoles are, for most of the time, it actually works. Like, a lot of cases, you get a computer and you're trying to play games on it, it just doesn't fucking work. Or you get blue screens, you get freezes, it's not compatible, or it's all fucked up. So at least home consoles offer some sort of unity, like a cohesive ecosystem. So I don't know. Hopefully, like PS5 and Switch and all these things are going to come out with better games that I actually like more Indiana Jones games. But to me, I've already been there and done that. Like, I'm almost 50, for God's sakes. I've been playing games for 40 years, if not longer. Like, probably 45 years I've been playing games. Well, I guess I'm 45. So yeah, about 2 years old or whatever, started playing video games. We had the first Coleco. Coleco 1 came out in like 79 or whatever. Or the Intellivision, yeah, we had it. The Atari, yep, had it. And I've just been there, done that. I've played enough racing games, or I've like played as many races that I want. I've played as many fighting games to my heart's content. Don't need any more. And I've played as many first-person shooters to death, so I don't really need another first-person shooter. I've been there, done that. So as a gamer, I'm almost looking for entirely new genres of games. Stuff like VR was pretty close to what I was like, oh, maybe VR is the future of gaming, and that's what I want to play. But then I started to play it, and I'm like, guys, you know what? VR is pretty cool and all, but it was more of like an 80s gimmick. And I do like it a little, but more for just watching movies. I'm not really into VR gaming. It is kind of neat. But what I'm looking for in video games in the future, hopefully the near future, is when we get to holograms. Like, I grew up on Star Trek and the holodeck and everything, so that's more what I'm looking forward to next. actually like holograms on my table that move around and stuff. Like that you can put your hands through. Not that I'd want to. I can imagine what video I'm be watching on my holograms, but yeah, so that's more what I'm hoping for in the future of gaming's like PlayStation 6 or whatever. They can come out with the best graphics ever, and it's like, even if it's completely realistic, like 100% lifelike, I'm still going to be disappointed unless it's a hologram. So who knows, maybe holograms will suck and it won't actually be the future of gaming, but that's more of what I'm hoping for as like an older gamer who wants to like progress. I'm just sick of playing games on a TV. TVs are neat and all, but yeah, they're so last century or last millennia, for God's sakes. Oh, we made to 7 views and 2 viewers still on. Alright, so 1 more viewer and we're going to open the pet chest. And we're just rifling through these dungeons. No, people think it's far-fetched that we're actually going to see holograms, but I don't. Because a lot of the hologram technology, we're already there. So I don't understand, like, what's the holdup? Maybe video game companies are kind of hesitant to come out with a hologram console, but fuck, man, like if PlayStation 10 came out and it was a hologram console, I'm pretty sure people would buy it just for the Sony name, even if it did suck. Holy shit, we're making it through this boss, but the problem is Beowulf is done. So I don't know, do we have enough attack punch to make it any further? I think I might have to move some of the heroes around in order to beat this boss. No, has anyone decided or guessed which pet I'm gonna pick? It's between the alpaca and the laser phoenix. So viewers can put in the chat which pet they want me to pick. I'm actually very partial to the alpaca because I'm like a human alpaca. We both produce about the same amount of hair and just as quick, other than the top of my head. It grows everywhere else just fine. I shouldn't say just fine, more like a bamboo stalk. Yeah, that's when the surgeon was like, oh, you're going to have to shave your beard. Are you sure you're comfortable for that for the surgery? Just in case they have to put a mask on to revive you or whatever. And I was like, oh, don't worry, it grows back in a week. And he's like, a week? And I'm like, oh, yeah. It's like, I can grow a beard down to like the end of my chest in like under a year. Most people like a year that are hoping to grow a goatee. So yeah, that's why I'm a little bit partial to the alpaca. We're like the spirit. He's my spirit animal. Yeah, if what's his name is watching down south, Pasco Basilio, he knows all about the alpacas, I bet. My friend in Argentina, he told me a lot about them too. Or from Argentina. Hey, this hero is still dying. They might actually win, but should I just skip and restart with Beowulf alive so we can kill him faster? Excuse me. But the Laser Phoenix obviously is the better pet when it comes to stats. Like, I think the Laser Phoenix stat is 20% increase to all stats. So if I gave that to, say, like Jeannie or what's her name, Alice, it would really increase the amount of health we got by like 20%. That's huge, right? Or we could give it to Beowulf, have his attack increase by 20%. But the thing with me is, like, really, the alpaca has the 20%, but it gradually increases as the battle goes. And the other problem is, or the other feature with alpaca, is there's a bunch of special features, like removing frills and other negative ability or effects. So that's kind of why I'm leaning towards alpaca. And it's just so weird to have the red pet option. I never thought we'd reach that point in the game. It's kind of nice, just in time for my birthday and Christmas. They gave us the red pet. Fuck, man. Yeah, so that's probably what I'm going to have to do. Maybe we'll pick Laser Phoenix, give it to Beowulf, so that he just quits dying in these situations. He's like the weak link on our team, health-wise, I guess. Always because he gets hit with the refraction of his own attacks. Yeah, but isn't that a weird life event to like have such big problems with like getting injured, can't find jobs, and then yeah, only working 1 year in the past 3, and then almost finishing my book, almost getting on the Joe Rogan show. It's almost like a fucking roller coaster, and I'm just trying to stay level, right? Like, holy fuck, disaster, 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 and then holy fuck, my book's doing amazing, amazing, almost on Joe Rogan. Then oh, I'm going for surgery, surgery. So just trying to stay level. It's a challenge, right? But no, I kind of got involved in the big Billy Carson debate, sort of like the Intellivision Amico debate. Yeah, because Billy Carson, if anyone hasn't seen my podcast, he was actually on my show like 7 years ago, and he's one of the people that really got my channel going. Like, he helped out so much with the viewers. He got me my first 500 subs, I think, at least. Oh yeah, and the channel's almost up to 2,000 subs, so thanks everyone. We're still growing. I figure if we get on Joe Rogan, we might get a chance to get that up to 10K, I'm hoping. That'd be sweet, but you never know, right? Sometimes people go on Joe Rogan and the episode just tanks. So just because I get on Joe Rogan doesn't mean we're all of a sudden going to be the most popular channel ever. Highly doubt that. I shouldn't be so pessimistic, but reality sets in. No, for me, the life goal of like getting on the Joe Rogan show be more of like just meeting one of my biggest heroes. Like, I've been a hero of, or he's been my hero since I think UFC 1. Was he actually on that one? Anyone can correct me in the chat. When did Joe Rogan start UFC? So just getting to meet one of my heroes, that would be like one of the wildest things in life. Like, I've met a lot of my heroes throughout life because I used to do the convention scene a lot, so met like Mike Tyson a few times and everyone from every TV show I've ever watched. Basically. I even got to meet Princess Leia, for God's sakes, before she died, God rest her soul. Oh, level 50 and he's at 1 hit. Come on. Oh my fucking God, you gotta believe. You guys believe that? He was at 1 hit and we had 1 more round to go and everyone missed. You sons of bitches. Alright. Alright, well, let's go open the pet. I promised we would, and we're already an hour into the show. I don't want to record for 2 hours because I got these PCS symptoms, so we'll make a deal. We'll do the Christmas stuff, and then we'll open the pet. Let's see what we got for Christmas stuff. Yeah, wouldn't it be weird, though, to see Clone Evolution mentioned on Joe Rogan's show? I don't know. Like, realistically, guys, like, the chances of me actually getting on are still very, very stacked against me. It's just intriguing that I have any chance. Okay, the last time I was doing these fireplace things with socks, I decided to stay away from the green and the blue and just went with... How does that go? Or no, should we do blue? Well, let's look at the reward exchange. What do I want for rewards? The rewards on the green page basically just suck balls, and not in a good way, right? So, I don't know. Like, do we really want these green socks? I'm thinking up at the top, wasn't it socks before, but it was like toys of certain things? So I must be getting it confused with a different one. Me? Confused? Never! So blue chest, blue. Yeah, these fucking blue socks suck, right? There's nothing good here either. So purple socks, are we even into any rewards we like yet? No, fucking purple socks suck balls too. Dodgeballs. It's only the gold socks where you start getting into some good items, right? These chests, but we're never going to get those. Never. So I guess what do we do? Do we pick gold and then go for that? But fuck, we only got like not many spins for gold, right? 240 and 240 is 500 roughly, or no, 480, I think. So 480 and 440 would be 680. So we don't even have enough for 3. I don't know. What do the viewers think? What should we be picking for socks? I don't even think it, like, that just means, oh, we can get multiple colored socks. Oh, so we don't actually have to pick orange to get the orange socks. It just increases the odds of the orange sock. I get it now. So, the red socks, oh yeah, can you imagine we got some red socks? Very highly unlikely, but dear God, that'd be nice. Imagine you get 3 red socks, we can open 2 red pets. I still can't believe we got the red pet item already. Like, oh my God, we get to open that today. How fucking fortunate is that? Yeah, so my life really hasn't gone down the tubes. When it comes to clone evolution, we're still riding a high. Woohoo! Okay, so I think we're going to go with... See, this is too many green socks, right? We don't want any of the green socks, so maybe... So what do you think? The red, is that worth it? Just to filter out all the green socks, so we don't have to deal with the shitty green sock rewards? Realistically, we're still just going to get... We're going to get all blue socks, and they're going to be shitty. Ah, man. Fuck, viewers, what should we do? Should we go with red? Ugh, so many decisions. This is when concussions really come in, is like when you have to make a decision, you're like, oh, fuck, man. It's not a good time to be making decisions. Go with the red, and just like... That way we don't have to deal with any of the shitty blue ones or the green ones. We'll get like all purples. Let's see. Let's go to the Red Sox reward again. How many do we need? Fuck, man. If we somehow landed 3... Oh, man. I don't know. Never had good luck with any of them. That's what I was thinking. Like, even if we pick the purple chests and we get shitty luck, it's like, well, we get shitty luck if we pick blue or green anyways. So it's like, it's almost like, yeah, we're going to have shitty luck, but maybe we actually have a chance at getting a red now, which I'm still thinking is a very slim chance to none, but... Maybe we'll do a little bit, like, if we spin it twice, that'll give us 300 stars for, like, just 20 wishes. Fuck. We just get 10 pulls for this one. And then... See, really, how bad are the green rewards? Let's check again. If we could spend it on the cubes... That would actually be worth it, right? Because these yellow cubes are actually really good. So maybe that's what we should do, right? Like the odds of us getting anything good is so slim to none that we might as well just stick to getting the power cubes. So that way we know that we're going to be upgrading our team's cubes at least. That's not a bad idea, I think. And you get 3 cubes for the price of 1 green sock. So that's actually pretty damn good. Or do we just go balls to the walls? Like, fuck, man, I got a surgery coming up and we should live a little dangerously while we still can. Yeah, they do have the cubes for this one too, right? And you get 5 instead. See, my thing with this is like, fuck, man, they still give us that shitty green sock if we pick those. Alright, let's... 10 pulls or... 10 or 2. Alright. If you do that, you only get 1 puller. That's pretty hilarious. 1 is never enough when it comes to pulls. Terrible. Alright, come on, this is Christmas. Get mine out of the gutter. 1, 2. Oh, we get 4 pulls on this one. So should we do 4 pulls? Big pulls? I think that's what she would say. Less pulls is better. Alright, let's go with it. We'll go with the red. Less is better. That way we filter out... Oh, fuck. We filter out the green socks that way. And who knows, maybe we actually get a chance at a red sock. I doubt it, but let's give it a try. Oh, I don't know why I'm getting such anxiety over this. Come on, it's just a game. We can do it. Alright, let's do it. We'll try this. We got shitty blue socks. We got a gold sock. Woohoo! Okay, cross your fingers, viewers, and no double crosses, right? That just cancels the good luck. So one crossing each. We can do it. Damn. Alright, so do we waste our last pull trying to go for socks that we're probably not going to get? Let's do it. Double. No! No red socks. But we did get 4 gold socks. We'll see what that is, right? Oh, neuron cells. Those are good. Strength badge? I don't know if... Does anyone know what Guardian breakthroughs even are? Let me just check this event. Like, when is it over? It's 300 hours. Is that a week, or are we going to get more stars next week? Can anyone put in the chat? Are we getting any more stars next week? Let's see. If we had to guess, we might get more stars next week, eh? Because this week event would end there. That's only 3, so they gave us 2 weeks worth of hours. Right, so well, we'll just quickly check at the rewards again, but I don't think we're going to actually spend the rewards till we know for sure if we're getting any more socks. Let's check at the purple. We got 13. Yeah, we'll probably go with the cubes if I had to guess. I don't like any of the other rewards. We'll go with the cubes on this one too. I don't really like it. Oh, is there no cubes? Oh, fuck, did I screw that up? I should have been getting green socks, right? Oh, well. Dope. I can't blame the dope. Not on it this week. Alright, or this month, for God's sakes. And 23. Yeah, we checked that. We checked that. We checked that. Alright, so hopefully next week we get some more. I don't know if anyone's been having luck in the fishing events in this game, but I've been doing better in the fishing more and more. Now that we know even how to open the fish rewards. That's good. Alright, so next we'll open the pet chest, and I guess we'll call this episode just to give an idea of more of the stuff we pulled during the birthday episode. We did get quite a few heroes. We're looking to get 2 more of this guy, or like 2 or 3 more of this guy, and then we have enough for Ganesha. What's his name? Rudolph? Let me just double check, because that was one of the mistakes I was doing. If anyone ever makes this really dumb mistake, is I kept trying to get Darius, couldn't get him, blew through over 10,000 of my purple jewels trying to get Darius, just no luck. And then I forgot I had a chest where I could just open for Darius, for God's sakes. So I could have saved that 10,000 jewels. So dumb. But yeah, that was some of the mistakes. Arena Girl, Theodora, Anorex, Anderson. I'm just double checking that I don't have a... If anyone's seen these, I got a bunch of these chests. Some really good heroes. I'm probably going to wait and use this one for green heroes for Ganesha, so that I can just keep leveling up Ganesha when I get her. Or them. But no chaos, sadly. So none of those yet. Do I have any other chests that have a Rudolph option? I don't think so. Yeah, so I could have just opened all these Darius ones. Damn, was that dumb, eh? Oh well. That's about life, right? Like a lot of cases, living and learning, and luckily I make a lot of mistakes that I get a chance to learn from. Do I learn from them? Not very often, but at least I got that chance. Sometimes a chance is all you get. And as far as, look at how many rainbow tokens we got. We got 84. I would do it, but it's not a good time right now because like I already completed the casino event. So maybe we'll do that when we come back. I'll refresh. And if anyone can share in the Discord, is there a list of the heroes on this wheel? So I just don't keep refreshing, trying to get a hero that's not even available on this wheel. So if anyone has any resources where they know how to get the list for heroes for this, that would be great. It would help a lot. Could either post it in the YouTube or the Discord, it's probably best. And yeah, ask if anyone wants to join the Discord. A few people have been asking, so thanks for asking. I tried to remember to send that out. The Vibram store, no one that we really want, but we got 66 tokens. So I'm hoping the beard guy comes up next on here and in the exchange. If that's the case, we might have Ganesha before the end of the year. Or no, not the end of the year, it's almost over, but maybe by the end of January. Can you imagine we get Ganesha by the end of January and just start ripping teams apart? Oh, that'd be sweet. Alright, so let's do it. Let's open the pet. Holy crap, we made it to 8 viewers. I can't tell how many likes we got, so if anyone hasn't liked and you can, really appreciate it. I know my viewers' ratings for Clone Evolution have been tanking lately, so any shares, likes, and that kind of stuff, comments, it means the world right now, until we can start getting back to our regular views. Like, realistically, I'm not going to make enough money to cover my time off work, but every penny helps these days. Dear God. Being out of work for 2 years out of 3 really sucks balls. Not in a good way. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I covered everything about the other stuff. Is there any other items we need to open? Why is it just 1? Oh, because 50. That makes sense. Dum-da-dum-dum. I could have swore we had one of these chests where I could open it and get a really special hero. But it appears that is gone now. So maybe either they changed the chest or maybe I already opened it. Oh, I'm just so anxious not to open that red pet chest and pick the wrong pet. Fuck, eh? Am I going to pick the wrong one? I think so. We got 6 exchange tickets. Damn, we gotta get another one of those soon. Yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna have to do, right? Like, holy fuck, more gems, sweet. Now the gems actually do help a fair bit. So, I know viewers have been asking me to make a short episode for each thing you can do in the game. I think after my clone or after my gravity well book is done, I'm gonna work on a clone evolution strategy guide. We're gonna call it like the Lelanders clone evolution strategy guide. There'll be a digital version and an actual like a real book version that you can order. Hopefully I'll do autograph copies so that at least the one person who wants one can get it. But yeah, I don't know. The viewers can put it in the chat. Would they even bother with a Lelanders strategy guide? Because I'll try to include information that's hard to get in the game and like compile it all so it's just like on a page, right, for people to look at easily. Oh, and I should cover too some of the good news that I got too. Is I was really confused about like how to get progress when you're doing the aerospace center. Don't worry, I'll still open that thing. It's like I wanted to unlock all the planets. Oh fuck, someone stole my resources already. What the hell? How does that always happen? Like I have the the no shield, that's why. So we'll play a couple of these. But yeah, the trick I found is like when you want to unlock more planets, how I did it is I go to the blueprints and I try to make the newest blueprint. If you go to all these old blueprints and keep making them, sure you can exchange it for items by destroying the ships, but if you make these new ones, I find that's what tends to unlock the new planets for me. I could be wrong, maybe someone will be like, no, that's not how you unlock planets, but that's just what I've gathered, and I don't know if it's a coincidence, but oh yeah, here we could see like some of the abilities I've got now. I can get new spaceship abilities, different attributes for ships. You can see how they're changing the attributes when I change ships. And how I did that is going to the aerospace technology, going to research technology, and yeah, working my way all the way up to the last one. We're almost at the last one. And it's funny, it says when you build it, you can get special attributes, but it's weird because I haven't even unlocked that yet, and I'm already getting ships with special attributes. As we can see here, this one is increase the speed, and this one is increase how much, oh, warehouse protection. Oh, so maybe that's what I should do, eh? Keep the ship that has better protection and destroy the one with the shield or the speed, because 10% speed is pretty much useless if your ship comes back and it doesn't have any resources protected, right? What do the viewers think? Which of these two ships should I destroy? Should I destroy the faster one or the one that has better protection for resources? The other is the radars, slightly better or worse. Turret has better HP. Power room has more HP. The ship speed says it's the same, which makes me wonder, right? Alright, let's do it. Let's keep the one with better attributes. Holy shit, 10 viewers already. Thank you. I can hardly wait to see how many likes we got for this one. We'll have to wait till after we go. Oh fuck, hour and a half. Let's speed this up. That's what she said. Destroy. Well, we'll pin this one. So we'll, or no. Okay, that's the right one pinned, and we're gonna try destroying the faster one. People might be like, no, keep the faster one, but I want the resources. Fuck. If it says it has warehouse protection, I want it. Alright, let's destroy this bad boy. Oh, it's being navigated. We can't destroy it. So we'll do it while you guys aren't looking. That's what she said. Still coming soon for that. Hangar. Okay. Alright, let's do the final battles. Or no, we'll save the battles for after we open the pet chest so we can test it out. Just to give a breakdown. Sorry everyone. I know the anticipation. I know I've been thinking about it non-stop since I unlocked it. Oh, that was the other thing with the pets. I went through the pets and like updated all their toys and their equipment. For the equipment, I got some of the best equipment maxed out for like each character that fits properly. I started adding some of these abilities to that. So now I have like better abilities on the pets. We got the pumpkin all the way to 4-star, the rabbit to 3, the ox to 2. Speaking of, can we unlock any more pets, or I just gotta check quick? No, we unlocked all the pets. Alright. Getting close to that one though. Oh, and then the extra pet toys, I was selling some of those. So if you go to toys and then you go to disassemble, you can disassemble some of the ones you're not using much. Like look how many fucking we got, right? Like oh my god. And when you do that, look what happens, you get some of the wrenches. So that's cool, right? I was hoping they were going to give us the good stuff when we disassemble. Like where is it? If we go to the store, we actually have enough to buy some heroes, but I'd like to save up and buy the good gold ones. So we're just going to keep waiting and hopefully get the gold one soon. Forgetting pet skills. Oh, so that you could get rid of a skill you don't like. Kind of expensive to do it, man. I don't know if anyone spent their money in the pet store yet. It seems like it's taken forever to save it up, but alright, so we'll go to the pet profile, we'll go to the magnifying glass, and we'll see what we're looking at for choices. We can pick from any of these red ones, and I've narrowed it down to I like this one, Mr. Alpaca, my spirit animal, and Laser Phoenix. So Laser Phoenix is increase all attributes by 20%. And then the difference with Alpaca is you can still, each critical triggered on a unit counts as 1. There's a 40% chance to obtain Alpaca's Blessing, which goes up to 5 layers. And then for every layer of Alpaca's Blessing, you increase all your stats by 4%. So if anyone knows 4 times 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. So that's like another 20%. So it's basically the same as Laser Phoenix, except Laser Phoenix you get it all right away and you don't have to layer stuff. But then the difference with this one is, plus that 20% from all the layers, there's a 40% chance to dispel a weakness effect and restore 50 rage points. So that restore 50 rage points, I think that'd be huge for your attacking pets, like what's his name, Beowulf? Like wouldn't more rage be freaking amazing? So I don't know, and getting rid of the weakness effects. So I'm pretty sure Mr. Alpaca is the way to go. Well, we'll let the viewers, anyone who's here, which would they pick between Alpaca and Laser Phoenix? And if you have a case for one of the other pets, let me know. And I'll quickly take a little break for just a few sips of my Orange Crush that tastes like Allure Red. And then, yeah, and then we'll pick the pet, right? It's a hard choice to make. Like, part of me is like, oh, let's just pick the Laser Phoenix because it's 20% better for everything. And but damn, that rage thing, right? What was the rage thing again? Let me read it. So there's only a 40% chance to restore the rage point? I don't know, right? Damn, this is a hard choice. think technically I should go with alpaca just because it's my spirit animal as well, right? How could I look my spirit animal in the eyes if I didn't pick him, right? Alright, so we'll recap the news. Indiana Jones game kicks ass. The Great Line research for my book is from the game, or similar to the game. Is going amazing. Got help with the guy from, not Sweden, Switzerland. My book's going to be coming out. Might be going on the Joe Rogan show if I keep my fingers crossed. And get a really good book out. Might end up on one of Billy Carson's show again. Or working with Billy in the future again. Oh, if anyone hasn't heard, Billy had that huge debate and he got apparently his ass kicked. So I went through the whole debate and was like, what did Billy exactly get wrong? And then I checked this guy that's apparently won the debate and he was just full of crap. He didn't get anything right over Billy, so I don't know why so many people are thinking that Billy somehow lost a debate to this guy that appears to know nothing about the Bible but talks like he knows it all. And I don't hardly know much about the Bible either, but it was easy to check what he was saying, and it was all bullshit. Especially the stuff where he's like, oh, Billy was taking information from books that are fake. And then you check the book, and it's like popular in Islam. So it's like, hello, it's not a fake book at all. It's still popular to a lot of people. So it's like, what the hell? But anyways, we won't get too much into that. So yeah, I might get onto the Billy Carson train as well for hopefully working together again. Not other train stuff. Yeah, I think we should do it, Mr. Alpaca? I know it's a hard decision to make. I shouldn't push it on the viewers to try to get them to make it for me. See, a lot of the other stats, I don't know. Increased double rate hit. That would be nice. The snowman for Christmas, do the double hit, but I still don't think it's worth it. The increased shield, that would be good for defense. If I was going to get one for what's-his-name, Anubis, I would go for that, but we're not really looking to upgrade Anubis. I don't think that's a good one right now. So this just increases your attack a lot, which could be good. I can't even read all these guys, I'm sorry, but my PCS is flared up like crazy from recording, and I'm at the point where I can't even read again. God, I'm so glad these pills worked a little bit, because I remember before I could only last like a couple minutes, and then I couldn't read. I just lose my concentration. I can see the letters, but can't concentrate enough to actually read them. Lose concentration. Especially these really fine print ones. I don't know how people read that on cell phones. I'm looking on a fucking giant monitor and I can barely read it. Watch, the younger viewers are like, we have no problem, Leland. It's your eyes. Alright, oh god, I guess I would pick this pet if I had any idea what it does. I cannot read that. So I think I'm going to have to go with the spirit animal, right? Like the rage points and the attributes increasing. Or laser phoenix. Oh god, such a hard choice. Let's do it. Let's give it to Beowulf and my spirit animal. I think that's the way to go. I feel bad for Pasco Basilio because he's like, Laser Phoenix, and I'm like, God, man, he's giving such good advice, but I just can't take it. I can never take good advice. Ask my wife. She'll verify that one. Someone gives me good advice, I'm like, get out of here. I'm going my way, the highway to hell. Alright. I better be careful I don't open the wrong pet here. Oh my god. So there's Laser Phoenix, eh? They're like, hey, pick the best pet right here. Right here. Fuck. Because realistically, this alpaca is probably going to be the only red pet I ever get in the game by the time I finish playing it. So it's really pick one red pet and you're done. I like the rage thing, right? Like I'm like, oh man, if we can get rage all the time, that's really good. Dispelling the negative effects. Yeah, let's do it, eh? Fuck. Alright, let's go with it. Sorry, Pasco. I don't know why I can't take your advice. God's sakes. It's the spirit animal thing, right? If it was any other animal other than an alpaca, I just love alpacas. Snowman's damn tempting for Christmas. Laser Phoenix is like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm a way better pet. That rage bonus is basically never coming. It'll be just like the other pets that have all these abilities, but they never actually happen. Should we go with Laser Phoenix? God, I'm still undecided. 20% really isn't that much, though, is it? It's a fair bit, but the rage and the negative is, and the 20. Fuck, let's do it. Let's go alpaca. We say we learn from our mistakes, or I think we might have made a big one here. We'll find out soon. Oh, can't even look. Alright, let's do it. We did it! We picked the alpaca! Oh my god! Alright. If anyone wants to make that in a short, please do. Leland picks the worst pet ever. Okay. Now we'll go to the pet center. Maybe what we'll do to really freak people out. So we'll go to pet release. Release the alpaca. If I did that, someone would have to pay me like $1 million, and then I'll do it. If Mr. Beast is watching, wants to make the funniest video ever, it's like, send over the cash, I'll release the pet. Alpaca. Damn. And who knows, maybe I'll become a rich bitch after I'm on Joe Rogan, not to jinx it. No, hopefully I sell 1 or 2 books, though. And really, realistically, I just want to hold the book finished in my hands, and we'll get the Clone Evolution book soon, too. I think books are more at my age, like I can't really be lugging 150-pound packages all the time. Hopefully I can get back to doing that for a few more years, but realistically, we're going to have to start moving on to the book phase of my life. Alright, let's go into the pet center. Just for interest's sake, how much would they pay us to release alpaca? Oh my god. 1,000 and you would get his ability card. Can you imagine? Okay, Mr. Beast, make sure you send that money over. We'll release him. Fucking hell, eh? Can you add that card to other pets? Damn. You know what's the weirdest thing? If I accidentally release this pet, you know that video would probably go viral and I'd make that $1 million without Mr. Beast's help at all. Everyone in China would watch it and laugh their asses off. Or who knows, maybe it is a smart thing to do, but no, we're definitely not releasing alpaca yet. We're gonna torture him first. No, I'm just kidding. No, we're gonna upgrade him first. Let's hope. No, not to make fun of torturing animals. That's not nice. I'll have every vegan in the country watching the show. Holy shit, look, you can unlock 4 of those. All I have to do is get 4 of them. That should be easy, right? 3 of them. Okay, so which pet toys am I giving to Alpaca? I think I know the one, right? I guess we have to up... Oh, there. I think what happened is I accidentally got too many pet toys and it's causing the game to lag a bit when I go for pet stuff. I think it's this one. Oh, I know. Or no, let's just do it. Is that the one I want? I'm trying to think. What pet toys does he currently have? Not this one, but Beowulf. Oh, he wants this one for attack. Okay, red ribbon. I do have a chart that I'm probably going to include in my Lelanders strategy guide that breaks down the abilities. Who knows, maybe there's one already for all the toys, but to make it easier to look at, hopefully. Fuck, I already forget. Yeah, once my symptoms flare up, there goes the memory. Why is it going so slow? Come on. Alright, red and black. Red and black, red and black. Like the Ottawa Red Blacks. Oh, there we go. Whew. Sorry, it's going really slow. It's not my computer or whatever. Well, maybe it is, but I gotta get rid of some of these pet things again so it's not lagging it down so bad. Which one matches the exquisite set? Fuck. The meat and the rainbow ball. So we want to put the meat and the rainbow ball. The meat. I did click it, it's just a little on the slow side. And the rainbow ball. No, it would be kind of weird with this Russia curing cancer if they really did. Apparently they're giving it to everyone in their country next year. Seems a little bit soon on the safety side of things, but dear God, then I could just quit weed for good and never have to worry about, well, hopefully not having to worry about the big C. I don't know, for me, every time I quit weed, I always get big C symptoms, so I'm like, oh God, here we go again. Alright. Yeah, I'm almost ready for bed too. Yeah, we'll speed it up by eating some of these. Now it says one key up, but I find a lot of times it says that, and you can still just sit here clicking it forever and it doesn't do it in one click. Does anyone know what level a red pet goes up to? Let's speed this up. I don't want to sit here all day. Got a beautiful wife in bed waiting for me. What the hell am I doing? Fuck. sitting here clicking a button for hours while she's alone. Is it actually still going up, or is 100 its top now? Hate when this happens. Still going up? Level max. Holy fuck. So level 100 is all he can do right now. And I don't think realistically he's ever going to star up, right?
Only in fairy tales does the one you love tell you, you will forget me.
Oh no, his power went down when I equipped him. Fuck. Oh well. God, I kind of had a feeling I should have picked the the Laser Phoenix, but oh well. God damn, we equipped him and his shit went down. Oh man, that sucks. Oh well, live and learn. Yeah, so next time, unless we get a level 2 alpaca, then maybe he would go up.
Only in fairy tales does the one you love tell you.
I am the guardian of the sea, king of Atlantis. The most astonishing man in this universe.
Pig. Duck. Right, so at least that went up.
Justice should prevail.
I think it was the same, right?
Since we can't tread the land by foot, we'll rule the oceans instead.
Oh, I know why. Does the pet need more gems? Or no, that's not how it works. Well, hopefully this pet situation won't be a disaster. That we'll be okay. Let's go try it in battle. See how we do. And then we'll wrap this up. Yeah, thanks again, Warzord the Board Time Lord. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Shit, we got like a... Well, we'll just keep playing. We'll go over the 2-hour mark. It was funny, I was watching some channels that were bragging that if they do a 4-hour show, they make $80,000. I was like, oh my god. Can you imagine our channel got that big one day? Then I wouldn't be complaining about not being able to find work. Or being able to keep work. And if anyone wants to help keep their fingers crossed to help get me on Joe Rogan, or if anyone else is going on his show that happen to know, make sure to remind them about the Leyline book. Who knows, maybe one day we'll promote the Clone Evolution book on his show, but I doubt that. Maybe. Could have a better chance, you never know. Yeah, you can see this Lightning team isn't that bad. We're actually killing someone who's also a Lightning team. My Wind of Fury is just healing my team like no tomorrow. So that's nice. When she goes up to double red star, she actually isn't that bad. So there's one victory. See how this team looks in action. See how this team is going to change in the future is instead of having her, we're going to bring in Ganesha, right? Or no, probably instead of her, we're going to bring in Ganesha. So we'll have Anubis, healer, a couple of those two, and Ganesha, and another healer. Maybe. We'll have to maneuver it around maybe a bit too. Realistically, what I should do is probably just put Ganesha into this team and make it like a super team. But we might not need to do that yet. Oh, Augusto Basilio, thanks for tuning in. Sorry I didn't pick Laser Phoenix. I know, I'm almost kind of regretting it already. It's just the alpacas, man. It's my spirit animal. I had to pick it. I didn't even have a choice, I swear. No, we're hoping that the rage thing is actually working, and it looks like it is. I'm pretty sure that like Beowulf just has like full attack all the time now for rage. And that's pretty much what we really needed, right? Like, sure, increasing his health and by 20% would have been nice, but now that he can just attack with his special move like repeatedly, that's pretty good too, right? And hopefully he's not frozen all the time. Because, well, the real test will be in a few days. Here, I'll show you. In a few days, we got the arena coming back. Or what is it? The glory hole. I mean, the glory arena. It's coming back. And that's when our real test. To see how this alpaca pet has helped. If it hindered the team. If we should have picked Laser Phoenix. I know we should have picked him. But hopefully it won't be so bad. And we'll actually do well in the glory arena this time. I'm not holding my breath for it or anything, but hopefully we're a little better. Alright, so let's do another search. Should we try a slightly harder team? Seems like they're giving us all easy teams, and I'll take those too. Yeah, so Merry Christmas, Augusto. Thanks for tuning in to the Christmas special, or Happy Holidays to whatever anyone is into. As long as you're not hurting anyone, I'm sure it's fine. No, for me and my family, I might get a chance to go visit my family. I'm not sure yet, so can't count on it, but no, me and the wife, thankfully we do have another vehicle on the road again, and we'll do some travel videos to share what kind of new video we got. Hopefully the vehicle lasts us until we can start doing some videos, but right now it's like freezing in hell, or freezing as like the Arctic or the North Pole, so we won't be doing too many new videos outside yet, but hopefully by March or April it'll be more tolerable weather-wise. Won't destroy the camera as soon as we take it outside. No, I'd love to drive the car all the way down to like the far south and stuff, but I guess technically you can't even get to South America because of the, what is it, the Darien Gap Highway was never finished. Fuck. Damn Green Party. Always saving those trees. What have trees ever done for us? Built my house, gave me oxygen, but what else? Holy fuck, we lost that battle? You son of a... How did we lose that one? Dear God. I don't know, did anyone else think we were going to lose that battle? For some reason I looked at it and thought it looked really easy. And I was like, fuck, we still lost. Only made to 10 views. If we can get multiple likes this episode, it'll really help the algorithm. I'm hoping. And as the viewers have been asked for, we're going to try to do more regular streams. I'm starting to get over the injury a bit. See? Look at Beowulf. He gets frozen. Boom, right back to alive. Boom, right back to alive. Isn't that a nice feature with the alpaca? I have to say, like, the alpaca for Beowulf, I think it might have been worth it. Sure, my stats don't go up to 20% right away. I have to get layers and layers and layers of the stats to go up, but the new rage and getting out of the ice, I think that's going to help a lot in the Hunger Game, or not the Hunger Games, the Glory Arena. I almost said hole again. No, I don't think we can win against that one. Nah, it's too iffy. Yeah, so what do the viewers think about my 3 teams of heroes now? I think it's looking a fair bit better. I should have did a comparison like before and after. I forgot the before picture. You can see people that are putting Ganesha in their teams. That'll be me soon. Well, maybe not soon. Hopefully in January. Can we beat this team? Yeah, we can beat that one. Can we beat this team? I think so. Let's try this one. Now, I did make a lot of those flashy red heroes now, so our team is definitely, it has potential, I think, now, right? Baxter, not bad. Thor, 4 red stars. Genie's starting to get better. We only need a few more fat chilies and we can get another upgrade for Genie. Get him up to 2 red stars. Alright, we'll skip this battle. I think we got it in the bag. No! Son of a... Well, let's watch this battle. This is the one I thought we could win. We'll see how bad my estimate was. Is today Friday? I can't remember. What day of the week is it? That's what happens when you're off work too long. Oh yeah, it is Friday, eh? Almost Saturday. So who knows, if I get any time, I might have to get ready for Christmas, but might try to do a quick episode tomorrow. Just to help the viewers who've been saying, hey, get a daily episode out. Upgrade Suzo to 10 star. Why? What's better about Suzo? Like, I get it, we did use him for his attack because he's pretty strong attack. He comes back from the dead once at 2 red stars, so that's cool. Maybe he comes back from the dead more than once if you keep upgrading him? I don't know. Oh man, this team is not doing good, eh? They can't even kill the weak ones. They need more of an attacker in here. I don't know if anyone's noticed with this Boko healer, if you give her a green element, it seems like people start coming back from the dead. I'm not sure what's that's all about. Or maybe it's her position in the team. Yeah, thanks for helping the Christmas episode get to double-digit views already. The viewers come through for me when we need them most. Holy shit, I'm really tired. I might have to skip this battle. We'll see how the next one goes. Oh fuck, we won that one, thank God. It was not looking good, right? Oh yeah, this should just be a slaughter. Yeah, like Beowulf, he's almost got his rage like every time now. Oh, there he didn't, but... So yeah, Beowulf's looking better. Okay, we'll do one more of these battles, and then we'll go do the dungeon battle and wrap it up. Wrap it up. Can we win this battle? Dead, dead, dead. Uh-oh. No, I'd say no, we can't. My middle team's a little weak still. Once we get Ganesha in our teams, then we'll start like actually making some progress, I bet. Ganesha is going to be the real turning point. And aren't the viewers happy that I finally fixed the internet problem? Like, God, thank God for AI. I'll have to try to never make fun of AI again. It fucking fixed my internet when no one else could. If anyone else is having unstable internet, oh my God, try the AI trick. It fixed mine so well. It's only cut out like once in a month instead of every few hours. Fuck, we're not winning that one either. Yeah, I want to face a harder team at the end, but yeah, that's still out of our range. And if anyone's watching and they want to try giving me some more advice, not that I'll take it, but you can give me some advice on what ship we should keep. Should I stick with the ship that's faster or the ship that has better defense for the cargo? I think the cargo makes more sense, right? 3 viewers and 11 likes? Holy shit. Everyone's tuning in just as we have to wrap up. So we'll play a little longer. Whoops. Yes. Woohoo! Right, here we go. Can Beowulf do it? See if the ice just vanishes from him. Yeah, just gone like that. The ice. And his rage goes up. So I don't know, I'm still loving the alpaca. Who knows, maybe I'll learn to be like, oh fuck, I should have took Laser Phoenix, but dear God, man, this alpaca, despite his stats going down a little bit when we switched, so far so good. Alright, let's try this. This dungeon will be another key to victory. If we can beat these dungeons easier, it's a good sign that the alpaca is helping. Yeah, I'll check into Suzo, getting him up to 10 star. Hopefully I can take that advice. But I don't know, for me, I almost vowed to never upgrade Suzo again because it seemed kind of wasteful. I don't use him too much, but... I remember Suzo was probably like one of our first good red heroes we ever had. So it's kind of weird that we're still using him to this day. Come on, Beowulf. Finish off these fat chilies. They're on a diet. Don't try it. Created Homes is good too. Huh. Created Homes. I think I know the one. Is that the lightning hero? I was looking at that brain. I was like, oh, maybe I should create the brain. Holy fuck, we almost all died. What the hell's going on, team? Oh my god, how did Alice die? Right, I know what I did wrong, I think. Man, this battle is going worse than last time. Remember last time we just made it right to the end, no problem? Except Beowulf died, that was I guess the only problem. Come on, heal some people. Like, what is going on? Why are my healers never healing anyone? Pieces of shit. Alright, well, this is done. What the hell? Why did the battle go so much worse? We'll try Alice there. Him here. I don't think that's going to work, but we'll try it. Oh, excuse me. Holy shit, 4 viewers. Thanks, everyone. Everyone wanted to see how the alpaca worked out, right? Ah, Alice needs to stay in the front. It's not going to work this way. God damn it. Oh, I gotta stop using God's name in vain. Especially at Christmas. Alright, let's see. Try that. We can beat this. We almost beat it our first try. So it's like, he was at 1 hit for God's sakes. Yeah, it's almost like Beowulf is substantially weaker since we equipped Alpaca, because he's not killing everyone in one hit anymore. Ah. Hopefully that'll change though once we upgrade him to another red star. Fuck's sakes, man. What is going on? Why was I able to win so easy the first time, and now we can't? Like, what changed? Just one pet for... The pet that I upgrade destroyed the whole team? What the fuck? Like, every of the viewers saw, didn't we make it to, like, one hit on that guy? Like, what was going on? Why is he so hard to beat now? Was it just changing the pet did that much damage to our team? Let's hope not. Alright, let's try that. Oh, maybe I have to put the chaos element on. The water might be fucking it up, right? I find the double genie seems to give you enough health to beat a lot of these levels in the dungeon. So if anyone's trying to like, oh, I can't make it through the dungeon, like having that extra health, it really seems to help a fair bit. Alright, so far so good. We're looking better for health. Holy shit, now that was an attack, right? Must have been like a critical or something. Or who knows, maybe the alpaca is like building up his strength over and over, so he's hitting them harder now. So Holmes is the electric hero. Alright, so I know which one. I think we actually have almost all the things. Yes, we won. Well, we'll go to Darwin. We'll check the lightning. And Holmes, that one? Yeah. So to make Holmes, we got him enough to make gold. But I think we have him enough to make gold. But the problem is this guy, right? We never get the visor guy. So if anyone knows how we can get some of this visor guy, that's the problem we're going to run into. Ah, fuck it, I just used my last guy from him. And the brain I was thinking of making, because we have everyone we need to make her, and I think we're only one or two away, or no, 3 away from this guy. The other hero I was thinking of throwing together was this guy, because we got him, and we can get enough to make him, but I don't think it's worth it because this wizard guy is so hard to come by. I'd rather save him and use him for Gilgamesh, because we can get her pretty easily too. It's just Rudolph, man, he's hard to get. So yeah, for the future of the teams, we're going to go Ganesha, we're going to go Gilgamesh, but not in that order. Well, yeah, in that order, but depends which heroes we get. See, we got tons of both of these. So as we keep getting more wizards, I can just keep upgrading her and her. Because, man, like, look how many we got. 2 there. Oh, is there only 2? But still, that's 2 more. And check out this guy. Oh, no, let's see, we got 3 of them. And we're just loaded with this guy. So as we get more wizards, I can keep upgrading Boko. So we even got 3 there. Crap loads of him. Quite a bit of him. And we're lucky because we got the chest, right? Oh, that's what I was going to do. Viewers, I actually save up enough for this, and I don't know what it does. Do we actually get to pick the hero, or does it just give us a random one? So let's try it. Fuck, it's a random one. Piece of shit. I was hoping it would let us pick. Oh well. So I won't save up and buy those anymore. That was a waste. Fuck, I was hoping I'd get to pick. Oh well. At least now we know. Knowing is half the battle, right? Maybe I should save up the blue ones though. No, I don't trust the blue random one. It's just not worth it. If anyone's wondering how I got those, I kind of spent too much. I was going into here and buying these occasionally. But I think that's a waste, right? Because I was hoping you actually got to pick the hero you wanted, not that it's just a random one. Oh well. At least now I know. If anyone else didn't know, they give you a random one. Pieces of shit. Fuck, man, my concussion symptoms every time the level spins or moves quickly. I'm like, oh, almost puked. Alright, which battle? Oh yeah, dungeon. Holy shit, we made it up to 14 viewers. Hope everyone gave it a like before they headed out. I guess we are over the 2 hour mark and we only got 1 viewer left, so we'll play this a little bit more until we lose. And then we'll wrap up the show. So thanks Warzord, thanks Augusto, thanks everyone. If anyone hears from George Washington, not that I missed his super chats or anything, but really hoping he's okay, right? We haven't heard from him in ages. Maybe if he's watching the shows just not live, if he could put a comment in, because my wife is worried about him too. He used to be a pretty regular viewer and big time Clone Evolution player, and haven't heard from him in ages. I think over a year, for God's sakes. Oh no, are we dying already? So I guess we're going to be wrapping this up quick. No, I know George is telling me that his job is a pretty dangerous one, so that's another reason we're a little worried. Because, goddamn, like, my job is a very safe one, and I still got hurt bad. Well, maybe we still might have a chance here. Skatey died on us, but looks like Beowulf is getting stronger and stronger with every attack, like those 5 layers, right? Fucking missed? Come on. How can you miss a guy that big? Boom. Oh, come on. Remember how long we were stuck at these dungeon levels? And it's funny now with all these team changes, we're actually just flying through it. Except we are kind of stuck in that other one, but once we upgrade Genie, we should be able to progress in that one too. Boom! Yeah, we got one of them. Yeah, I think the problem with Beowulf not going up in rage is when he doesn't land that critical, right? He has to land that critical, and if he does, then he gets it back. The rage. Oh fuck, he almost died. There we go. Back to health. I don't know, maybe if you get to the end of the dungeon, you get some really cool reward, like a red pet. Oh, that'd be nice. Sweet. Yeah, those red pets are not easy to come by. Yeah, so I'm really looking to the Hunger Game, or the next Glory Arena. Well, not to jinx it, but I think we might make it to that last level. Who knows, maybe even qualify for the board. Boom! Fuck, no damage. Now, as much as I make fun of Artemis, she actually has helped our team quite a bit. If it wasn't for the double genie, I think I'd still be using Artemis. How did we get 15 viewers and 3 viewers on at once? Like, thanks everyone. I always thought my Clone Evolution career was done because I've been taking such long breaks. But yeah, the viewers keep coming through. Make sure to share it in the Facebook page if anyone has time. Really appreciate it. Because I feel guilty self-promoting there. Maybe we'll call this episode the Red Pet Disaster. I'm just kidding. Yeah, someone can make a short about one of those little clips. Me picking the red pet. There we go. Another victory. It's making me wonder how many of these dungeon levels can we beat before we get stuck again. Boom. Wow, that was a nice one. Oh, we're dying. One genie went down. As long as Beowulf is alive, we still got a chance. And as long as we got one tank. Hey, it's Rusty Valor here. Oh, he still tunes into the show every now and again. Thanks a million. Really appreciate it. Oh, fuck. There goes Alice. I know people want me to make a second Alice, but I went the second Genie route instead. Probably a mistake. Oh, we got 2 of the mustaches down. Oh, fuck. Our whole team's dead. Son of a bitches. Just not alive in a long time. Or live. Yeah, and everyone don't forget to give the show a like, trying to help out the algorithm. I don't even know how many people are still playing Clone Evolution. Like, isn't it an old game by this point? I guess some people are still playing it. Remember when Suki quit? That was like 3 years ago or something. 4 even. Alright, let's see. Who should we swap out and try different? Maybe less Genie, more Artemis? We'll try that. Now I find we got a pretty good variety of like weird heroes that are strong now, so when it comes to getting stuck on these dungeons, there's actually quite a few different things we can try to see if we can beat the level. So it's pretty fun. Oh fuck, that was a weak hit, right? See, I'm thinking if we can heal fast enough, then we don't really need Artem or this second Genie. But damn, Poet Williams packs quite the punch. Boom! Yeah! 2 Williams down. That was good. Now we might be in the position where we don't need the second Genie. Let's hope. For this level, anyway. Is the second genie really even increasing my health? I think it does. Boom. Yeah, take that, Williams. No mustache left. I think we got this one in the bag, right? I can't see these guys beating us, but let's hope. Yeah, so viewers, if you don't have time now or later, or if anyone's watching later, just put in the chat if you think it was the worst mistake ever to pick Alpaca over Laser Phoenix. Because hopefully one day we'll get another red pet chest, and very unlikely, but if we do, then maybe we'll pick Laser Phoenix next time. Or we'll go with another Alpaca, double up his layers. Alright, another victory. Let's check where we on the leaderboard now. Did we? Well, we're still not under the 100 mark. Fuck off, really? How far does this go down? All the way, or stop at 50? I was hoping to make it in the top 50. But those are a lot of good players in there. I don't even think we see Duplo Lego in there anymore, is she? Surely we didn't pass Duplo. Yeah, because these are some of the best players in the game in this list, right? Oh, the game crashed. Isn't that something? So, stability with the internet has improved, but the game still crashes occasionally. Ugh. Ah, fuck, man. Do I ever miss being at work so much? I don't know if anyone else has been off for injury. God, it sucks. Especially when you're not getting paid to be off. Oh, my God. Knows there's a chance that I might get another insurance provider to help cover the costs while I'm off work, so I'm not, like, holding my breath, but maybe that'll still work. There we go, dungeon. Seen any UFOs? Let's think. What was the closest we saw to seeing UFOs? Oh, that was what we saw. Me and Steadfast for years, since we've been together as a couple. We've been up north, and we've been trying to see the northern lights over and over and over again. We'd always fail. We'd be going out in the middle of the night, fail, fail, fail. And then when we were staying at Justin Bieber's cabin, the one time, we thought we saw the northern lights, but just very faintly, so you could barely see it. And then lo and behold, during the summer that passed, you're only supposed to see them in the winter. You know, people in the south kept seeing them, so we're like, holy fuck, we gotta go out more and try to find them again. Guess what happened? We got this text message, or on Facebook, that people like, we're at the lake, at like Gull Lake by our house, and they're like, we can see the northern lights. I'm like, yeah, right. And then I look at their pictures, and I'm like, oh my god, they can see that at the lake by our house? Like, not even far from our house. Like, literally, like a 10-minute bike ride away. And we kept driving for miles to try to get away from the city lights. Like a half hour, hour. Still couldn't see them. So anyways, I go outside, and I walk over to my friend's house. He lives like 2 or 3 blocks away. So as I'm walking there, I look up in the sky, and guess what I see? Not the northern lights, but this really weird cloud. Like a cloud that looks like sort of like a really long cloud and thin. Not like the big like wide clouds that you usually see take up the whole sky. So I'm like, man, this cloud looks so weird that I'm thinking maybe it's connected to the northern lights. So I go home and I get Steadfast, my wife, and I'm like, hey, I think the Northern Lights are really at the lake this time. I'm gonna get my buddy to give us a ride down to the lake. And she's like, oh, again, like she always wants to go, but we had failed so many times at seeing them that we were like, it's probably just another failure. And I'm like, no, I saw this really weird cloud. And she's like, well, what did the cloud look like? And I'm like, it's like a long, thin cloud going across the whole sky. And I was like, it had these like weird holes in it, and it almost looked like a Northern Light strand, except it was the same color of a cloud. So we go down to the lake in his truck, we pull over, and there's like, I don't know, like 20 or 30 people all had pulled over at the lake, and they're all just in awe looking up. So we look up, and my God, like you see sometimes the Northern Lights pictures, and people are like, oh, they did it with their camera. They couldn't really see anything in real life. We look up without any cameras, and it looks incredible. The entire sky is like 5 different colors, like purple and red and greens. And all those weird clouds that I saw in the city were actually Northern Lights, but when you got away from the city lights, all of a sudden they were colorful. And we were just in awe. We're sitting there watching them for like hours. And it was like all over the place, like the spinning in circles. And then every time a car would drive by on the highway, guess what happened in the Northern Lights? They would turn back to the same color as just regular clouds. And as soon as the car was gone, then all of a sudden the colors are back. We're like, oh my God. So that's why if you're like in a bad light pollution situation, the Northern Lights look like regular clouds. But as soon as you get away from them, like outside of the city, like 5-minute drive even, it was incredible. And it was like a life-changing experience, like almost like a UFO. I'd never seen anything that amazing. And with no camera needed, you just look up and it was like, holy. And it is a little bit awe-inspiring because you're like, man, this is the type of thing that will destroy our planet one day, right? Like those things are so powerful, like the sun's rays bouncing off the magnetic field and releasing that kind of energy. It's really awe-inspiring but scary at the same time. As far as the drone UFOs, we haven't seen them here yet, but I haven't gone looking, and I haven't been out much lately because we're hibernating for winter. It's like, oh, it's so cold out right now, and snowbanks up to people's roofs, so it's crazy right now for trying to go out and look for drones. But the weirdest story I can tell actually is back in the early, what would it have been? I'm trying to think. It was my early 20s. So yeah, I guess 20 years ago or whatever. 20 years ago, I used to work at this golf course, and people made fun of like the golf course and said, oh, it was designed weird by the driving range. They had all these mounds. And I was like, they built the mounds? I'm like, I don't know if they really built those, right? So I don't know if they're natural mounds or artificial. But I would, oh, we won another one. I would go home and sit on my balcony, and I'd be out there smoking cigarettes or joints. And I would look out towards the golf course. Oh, hey, honey. How are you? All right. So we would look out over the golf course, and we would see those drone lights. It would look like a drone just hovering above the driving range. And it would stay for like 2-3 hours and just flying back and forth over these little mounds. Well, I shouldn't say little. They're about maybe 8 feet tall or whatever. So I don't know if that was a drone back then, but when I was thinking about it, like my friend even got his camcorder, he's like trying to take pictures. He's like, is that a drone? And I'm like, well, normally, like especially 20 years ago, right? Like drones were in their infancy back then. So a battery could usually last like 5 or 10 minutes if you're lucky. And it would just hover there and fly around above the driving range. And I don't know if it was a drone or what it is, but it kind of reminds me of what's happening now with the drones. Some people think that it's like advanced technology checking for like nukes that are hidden in cities, but I'm still kind of skeptical of that explanation as well. Alright, good night, honey. I'll be in bed soon. Just almost on the live stream. Don't worry, I don't think anyone saw your boobs. I hope not. Did you guys? No, I'm just kidding. No, don't worry, they didn't. Is it the New Jersey on the ley line death lines? I'll have to check. I've been doing a lot of leyline stuff lately. If anyone hasn't heard that just joined, the leyline book is almost ready to launch. I'm getting help with researchers in Switzerland, and we're finishing the leyline pattern. Oh, Beowulf just died. We're finishing the leyline maps better than I ever have before. My leyline maps even got published as a gravity well map on a website, so it's like one of the best websites for leylines. I'll try to link it in the chat if I remember. So yeah, I'm wondering if the drone activity, if it is really alien or just like humans or what it is, but I think there is something fishy with it. Especially since the moon race is heating up. And that's been one of my biggest theories over time, was that I always believe that once the moon race gets really intensified, then we'll see more UFOs than we ever have before. So it's kind of weird now. Like, are the UFOs or these drone sightings connected to maybe Trump taking power and they're just like preparing cities to get ready for riots or something? But who knows, right? Fuck, I think we need Beowulf alive, right? Because we're just going to go into a stalemate of 50 rounds attacks and they're not hurting us and we're not hurting them, right? Let's try different heroes. We need Beowulf alive, right? We can't let him die. We'll try the other genie and see if that does the trick. Oh, and yeah, and the other thing too is apparently there's a small chance, but a chance nonetheless. Two of my friends were on Joe Rogan's podcast the past year. One of them's episode hasn't launched yet. I'm worried they might not air it, but hopefully they do. So I've had two friends that were on Joe Rogan. Hoping I can get my leyline book on Joe Rogan. Like, go there as a guest. Fuck, man, they killed Beowulf again? You sons of bitches. How do they keep killing him? And why does everyone else survive but him? Is he really this weak? Or is it the reflection from his damage that's causing it? Let's try weakening him with that, see if it does anything. Not like that going on Joe Rogan's the be-all end-all, but for me, it'd be one hell of an adventure. I haven't been to the States for a while, so it'd be neat to go travel to the States again. No, what do the viewers think what it is? I guess you have to keep it somewhat clean so that YouTube doesn't take down the chat. What's the name of one that has so I can watch it? I'm trying to remember, what was I talking about then? What was the name of the one that has so I can watch it? Oh, the friend that was on Joe Rogan? Billy Carson. Billy Carson was actually one of my first podcast guests ever, like 7 years ago. So he got to go on Joe Rogan. And the other one will be next, NEXD, one of my bosses from my writing job. But his episode hasn't aired yet, so I'm not sure if he's really on it or not yet. We'll have to find out. But apparently they're mentioning the leyline stuff, or tried to mention the leyline stuff to Joe. Oh, fuck, he died again. Yeah, it's the reflection, man. Yeah, it would be badass if I could get on Joe Rogan. Even if I get on and he doesn't air the episode, it would just be so wild to meet him. Like, I don't know, for me it's not that wild because I have met a lot of my idols throughout like life just going to conventions, so I wouldn't be that shocked to meet him, but still to get to talk to him for a while, that'd be sweet. I don't know, should we bring in a backup attacker in this team instead of a second genie? I think that's what we need, right? Someone like Sekhmet to poison them? You think that would do it? That's one of the tricks in the Bible, and they say how to kill a dragon. They're like, you can never kill it like outright, but they're like, if you can poison the dragon, then you'll have a chance. So maybe we'll burn the dragon, or burn these guys with fire, just like a dragon would. No, put him there, or that person there. Excuse me. No, if I got on Joe Rogan, it would almost be a little bit scary because I have like 5 or 6 topics I've never really talked about on any podcast before because a lot of the information is just too dangerous. But damn, if you're on Joe Rogan, right, I'd be like, well, normally I wouldn't say this because it could destroy the planet, but since we're on the show. Well, you know how technology is, right? Like, some technologies are so dangerous that they shouldn't fall into the wrong hands. But damn, getting on Joe Rogan, it'd be tempting. Now, if I was on Joe Rogan's show, I'd talk about the ley lines. I think I would talk to him a little bit about shamanic research, about how people can, like, super enhance their bodies and skills just from, like, old secret magic stuff that old people used to, well, ancient people used to do. Ah, fuck, they killed Alice? You sons of bitches. The fire was helping, eh? Maybe Sekhmet is the key to winning this one. This is going to be a tough battle. I would talk to Joe Rogan a little bit about video games, because Joe Rogan actually is a gamer. So I would try to get Clone Evolution a shout out, and Entropia. What else would I say on Joe Rogan? I guess I would discuss religion a little bit with Joe. I don't think he does discuss religion very often, so I wouldn't get into like the biblical stuff, but more get into like the pagan religion stuff. I'm sure he'd be open to hearing about some of that. About how the immortals are actually a real race of people or entities. They could be the ones controlling the drones for all we know. I kind of miss the old days, what was it, like the 90s, when the idea of immortals on TV was more popular, like we had the Highlander series and stuff. Because ancient cultures talk about these immortals all the time, and it seemed like they kind of fell out off the radar. People got so into aliens and stuff that they forgot that there's like this race of immortals. Or they just don't care, I don't know what it is. I guess immortality does sound so ridiculous that it's hard to believe. Yeah, what else would I discuss on Joe Rogan? Ley lines, ancient magics. Oh, Beowulf is still alive. We might have a chance this time. Yeah, and with the ley line stuff, I would also tell him like how to create different human species and how the Earth itself is created. Probably mention a lot of the native history. I'm sure not too many guests have talked about it unless he's had a lot of native people. I can't believe recently I watched a show about skinwalkers. Like, not the traditional TV shows, but the Navajo, like, elders talking about skinwalkers. And I was like, oh my god, the stuff they told me about skinwalkers, I was like, holy. Like, I might actually have to watch that Skinwalker Ranch show now. Now that I know what this shit is, I'm like, oh my god, that's like way wilder than I ever imagined. No, I think what the Navajo teach about it is that skinwalkers were actually like similar to the immortals, but the whole shape-shifting thing, so they can actually take different forms and stuff. Ah, fuck, they killed her. Sons of bitches. That was close, we almost had him that time. Yeah, because some of the paranormal eyes stuff I was always witnessing when I was younger had to do with like shape-shifting, and I was like, holy fuck, how are these entities doing the shape-shifting? Then after I learned about how the skinwalkers do it, I was like, oh, so that's how. Yeah, the elephant tear and all that stuff, I would definitely bring that up to Joe too. Because that's basically the stuff that has to do with the skinwalkers. It's all about sacrifice technology. It's really fucked up and dangerous, but I guess when you're on Joe Rogan, you talk about stuff that normally you wouldn't. Yeah, I'm so lucky that I got help getting the Leyline book. You know what was the biggest hurdle for my Leyline book getting it out? Google does not allow people to use their images from the Google Earth Pro for anything to do with actual profiting. So it's like if you're going to make it a book cover or something, they don't allow you to do it. So I was like, oh fuck man, I spent all that time making the ley lines, work on Google, hoping I could take images and share it, but you can only share it for educational purposes. You can't actually release a book, like a book for sale. I guess that might have been the route I could have went, is just make it a free book, but that'd be hard to invest that much time and not get any revenue back from it. You never know, that might be the backup plan though. Realistically, how much would I charge for a leyline book? It's probably like $1 or $2 anyways, but still it's better than no income. Oh, dead again. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? What's the plan to beat these Genghis Khan guys? I remember like a few levels ago, didn't we get stuck on them too? What did we do to beat them? Was it poisoning them? Maybe I'll load up on my fire team and just like totally fire the shit out of them. With Thor, healing clones are easy as are Genghis Khan. With Thor, healing clones are easy. Alright, so let's try Thor. See if that does it. We do have him up to 4-star now, right? So I was thinking maybe even this, but excuse me. God, I gotta be careful. I get heartburn so bad these days, I'm worried about what the symptoms mean. Alright, let's see. Try fire. Fire. Might be the worst experiment ever, but we'll see what happens. Oh my god, dead already? Fuck off, really? Oh my god, everyone's just dying. Not good. Boom! Ah, no one even died. God sakes. Alright, let's try. These guys not too good. We'll load up on health. And try slowly poisoning him, or I don't know, like. Yeah, we're in exciting times with all the wild stuff happening on the news. And I don't know if anyone's seen my debates with Starship going online, but man, the whole Elon Musk and Starship idea seemed like such a great idea at first. But then I was like, guys, he's actually wasting tons of money and his Starship's nowhere close to working. And they're like, oh, it's his investors' money. I'm like, no, it's like the US taxpayers. They gave him like $20 billion. It's like almost a whole year's worth of NASA's budget. And it's all going down the toilet because Starship sucks. Like, I want Starship to succeed and everything, but it's nowhere close to working. It's supposed to land on the moon in a few weeks, for God's sakes, and they can't even get it to fully orbit the Earth. So they're like way behind. And then it's scary too, because they're like, oh, Elon, he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it. I'm like, do it when? He has to do it now, or it's already too late. We're in a race versus China, guys. We don't have decades to wait for Starship to actually make it to the moon. Like, hopefully Elon can just turn everything around. Like, they got some new NASA administrator that's going to help, apparently, but I'm not holding my breath because it's not looking good yet. So far, Starship is a freaking lemon. And I'm surprised more people aren't calling it out. They're like, man, your ship's supposed to be landing on the moon in a few weeks, and it fucking sucks. It can't even be reused. Everything you promised that you said it could do, can't. So I don't know, like, I get it. Like, I want Starship to work, but fuck. Like, even SLS is going to be cheaper in the long run because it fucking works, right? If you're investing all this money in a ship that doesn't work, it's fucking expensive. Not efficient at all. Let's try Thor here. No, here. But who knows? Like, Elon's proved a lot of his doubters wrong before, so maybe he can again. I'm just more skeptical that Elon's more of like a reincarnation of Thomas Edison. He's not Tesla at all. He's actually Tesla's biggest enemy. That's why he invented that, well, started investing in that car company and completely ruined Tesla's name. I still can't believe that Tesla Motors doesn't make any profit except for selling those crappy carbon tax credits. So if they end that carbon credit crap, then all of a sudden Tesla goes bankrupt, or the car company. Boom! Come on! Everyone's like, oh, you're just jealous of Elon. It's like, well, sure, if he can get Starship working, I'll be happy to be jealous. I'll be like, alright, he fucking did it, finally, but I'm still thinking China's going to win the space race. And that's the scariest part, man, because if China wins, they're even admitting that they're putting a giant weapon capable of wiping out any city in the US with a click of a button. And that's one of the first things they're building on the moon. I'm like, oh my god, guys, yeah, I think we want to step up this race to win, right? We don't want China to win. I don't hate China or anything. If they want to hire me, I'll work with them. Who knows? If China wants to hire me, we could use the gravity well technology and we'll just win the space race, no problem. What should we try? Lightning? What the fuck? Why did I have lightning there? Oh yeah, because of Thor. Let's try that. Now, I'm kind of thinking when humanity really does start exploring space, we have to have better technology. Like, this fucking rocket shit is all really old. I know, like, Elon's trying to modernize rockets, but it's still like you're trying to modernize, like, a horse and buggy or something, right? We need to move on to gravity well technology, not be fucking fooling around with rockets, for God's sakes. Yeah, I should have guessed, eh? Genghis Khan was a level we were going to get stuck at. How to beat Genghis Khan. Did the viewers put any more tricks? No, just the one with Thor, eh? The elephant's tear, the fallen. Oh, the psychedelic mushrooms and how it relates to Christmas, yeah. It's funny, those psychedelic, like the reindeer mushrooms, they grow all around where I live. Like even at the yard across the street. So I see them growing all the time now, well, when it's not winter. People are like, oh, you should pick them and eat them. Well, I just don't want to risk damaging my liver, especially with all the health problems I got right now. So, yeah, maybe once I fully recover from that, I would consider it, but probably not. Oh, and the other thing, when I quit weed, holy fuck, man, my dreams got so intense and so vivid, I couldn't sleep for weeks. And guess what helped me get over it? Should have guessed. Melatonin. I started taking melatonin, all of a sudden I could sleep again. And I was like, oh, thank God. So if anyone's going through cannabis withdrawal and it's like really tough to get through the dreaming part of it, especially if you're using like concentrates, so you really fucked up your body chemistry. Yeah, not to recommend medical advice, but melatonin is what worked for me. I'm no doctor, so you definitely have to ask your doctors to get proper advice. But speaking of, I should probably take some of these soon. Melatonin. Alright, I guess we'll wrap up the show. I feel bad because we got all the viewers just tuned in, and we're getting a great chat going. Best chat I've had with other humans other than my wife in probably over a year. So appreciate everyone coming in the chat. I know we go a little bit off topic from Clone Evolution from time to time, but I really appreciate it because I'm not really getting any interactions with other humans now that I'm like hibernating all the time and I'm fucked for work. I can't go back until after my surgery. My surgery's been canceled indefinitely until they can get some more doctors to come up north. Or I'm going to have to go down south for the surgery. That might be what happens more realistically. And anyone who wants to pray for me for the surgery, I appreciate it. I know it's only a minor surgery, or routine major surgery. So I'll take any help I can get for that. Or best wishes, or whatever you believe in. Normally, like, you can leave hernias, just keep going and going, but fuck, man, the one that I have is really bad pain-wise, so I don't want to let it just keep going. Peace, love, and chicken lips. Thanks. Yeah, hopefully I'll be eating chicken soup recovering from surgery in no time. Fuck, surgeries are scary. My major concern too is I get choked up sometimes when I'm sleeping, so I hope, for God's sakes, I don't have a choking episode. That'll suck. Alright, so yeah, we'll finish on a high note. We made it to Genghis Khan. We're up to, we broke the top 100. So if we can beat another 50 people, that's what she said, that will make it into the chart again. So hopefully if anyone's got more advice, maybe if Augusto wants to break it down for someone who can't understand things too clearly, maybe just put it in layman's terms how I can beat him. And yeah, what else will we do? Next episode, we did open the pet. And maybe for next episode, we'll try to save some more heroes and open them. God, wouldn't I love... You can see our lightning situation for heroes is doing really good. Our fire special hero is doing really good. Our green special hero is really good. Blue special hero is really good. We really need to improve how many Rudolphs, or Rudolph, whatever his name is. So once we get, I think, 3 more of him, we're at Ganesha. So that's what we're looking forward to in the future. Getting Ganesha on the team. Fortifying our green team with one of the best heroes, if not the best in the game. Oh, and don't forget too, when the Abyss comes back, we're actually damn close to actually getting the almost impossible heroes to get without depositing. Like the Abyss heroes, we're getting close to unlocking these two. Or this one. So if obviously if we had to pick between these two, I would probably go with the twins. Because I've heard they're really good just from the Hunger Games. But people can put it in the chat. If you made it all the way to the end of the Abyss and got to pick the rewards, hopefully we'll save up enough skulls that we can get both. But yeah, probably going with the twins. And then Gilgamesh in the future too. Alright, so we'll give everyone a shout out. Barzar the Board Time Lord, Augusto, Pascal, Basilio, and Rusty Valor. Yeah, so thanks a million. Woohoo! And Merry Christmas, everyone. And thanks for the advice. And if anyone wants to help get the Discord going again, I appreciate everyone chatting in there as well, too. If you need the link for it, just ask and I'll put it in the chat, like it says next here. Alright, see ya. Bye for now. Merry Christmas. Take care, and good luck in Clone Evolution. If you got any tips and tricks, make sure to share them. Don't hoard them. See you later.